It should be starting any second now. 12 seconds. Alright, we back, baby. For the final stream of the day. Good. Thanks a lot. Get it right to that. This is it now. This is the end of the day. If you want to fix that. Okay. And sound is where?
It's just starting now too. Are you gonna eat first?
No, can't hear the sound. Where is that? Let me try refreshing this. It's not one thing, it's the other. Wow, no sound. And this is toggled on mute. I don't understand why. This probably is a really funny segment. Like I feel like maybe it's this? No, it's not. And it's definitely not the event.
Muted on the program itself. Something about the program is making it. Something I'm aware of.
You were able to finance this year's PC gaming show by, selling all those black market graphics cards you've been hoarding.
That's so weird.
Ah, yes, a crime with absolutely no real-world consequences. Hey, Frankie, wait a minute. Is that a 65-ton Catapult mech model CPLTC-1?
Technical difficulties, but we're out of the way now.
Sean, I always knew you had immaculate taste. It most certainly is.
I can't wait for this year's significantly more weaponized PC gaming show to go off without a hitch. Which reminds me, Deadbot, can you run a quick hitch scan?
Yes, of course, Shadow. Running hitch scan.
And I also want to warmly welcome someone new to the crew. Mika Burton, welcome.
Hi, everyone. I'm so happy to be here and look forward to bringing all of you fresh new PC games and hardware.
Hitch scan complete. 0 hitches found presently or in 13,908,665 possible futures.
Hooray! Yeah! So what's the plan, Gap?
Well, Frankie, Deadbot's going to send you the coordinates for your first target, now. Your targets might be exclusive interviews, trailer premieres, or any number of amazing new computer games to beam down to the fine people on Earth.
Mission received.
Now, this is going to continue until all the targets are acquired and our mission is completed smoothly and without a hitch. Isn't that right, Deadbot?
Yes, no hitches located, Sean. Not a single hitch in sight.
But first, let's teleport down to the stage to check in on E3 happenings. The only reason we're allowed to legally be back on Earth. Oh, planet Earth!
Oh, great to be back, right? Am I right?
One of my favorite planets in the whole galaxy.
No, so sure.
And thank God that teleporter was conveniently built just out of frame of camera. Mika, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to the PC Gaming Show 2021. It feels great to be back on a live stage once again. Over the next 90 minutes, we're going to bring you a showcase of some of the most exciting upcoming PC titles with world premieres and exclusive interviews.
And if dozens of new trailers wasn't enough for you guys, later in the show, we are going to tell you how to win a custom MechWarrior 5 themed PC powered by Intel. So you're going to want to stick around for that.
Now, make sure to keep out a special look for a special promo code throughout the show from Humble Bundle, during which you can get a ticket to get Civilization 6 Platinum Edition for just $10. But right now, we're going to kick things off with Nautica Blade Point, probably the most original entry in the Battle Royale genre this year. Let's go!
Alright. Started it
I'm
off.
waiting for this game.
Okay, like, why does it look so sick?
This one looks like the Battle Royale game I'm trying to play.
Whoa, oh!
This is what I call Battle Royale.
Good
It
night.
gets better. I've been trying to get on the playtest for so long. But even just seeing it, oh my
Just
gosh.
seeing this in action, damn. Well, that's a lot of people. Most played games on Steam, top 5. That's a huge achievement. August 12th, global launch. Open beta, June 16th to the 22nd. All those different pricing tiers.
You're watching the 2021 PC Gaming Show, and I am the new cloud-based stepfather. I am streaming from GeForce Now, NVIDIA's cloud gaming service that connects PC gamers like you to their own library of games. Purchase from digital stores like Steam and the Epic Games Store. Coming up, Dying Light 2 and Warzone 7.
Ooh, Dying Light 2. That's an exciting game.
And be sure to check out GeForce Now, currently available for PC, Mac, Shield, Android, Chromebook, and iOS. Visit GeForceNow.com to learn more.
I do appreciate when they do stuff like this.
World premiere.
I really appreciate when they do different stuff like this.
My time is now.
The dodgeball game.
Best players the school has ever seen. Dodgeball Academia, here I come.
Yeah, eh? This is one type of game that I'm surprised they didn't tackle with Mario yet. Dodgeball.
It gives me like Windjammer vibes. But yeah, it is. I don't know why, but.
Super glorified dodgeball game.
Okay, stop.
Dodgeball Academia.
Yeah.
Make sure to check out Dodgeball Academia out soon from Humble Games. Ooh, that was sweet! Don't you agree, Deadbot?
Sure, whatever you say, Sean. I agree with whatever you say.
Sense a little bit of resentment there, buddy. Has something rusted your ports?
Nothing. I am happy to play second fiddle to a captain as charming and handsome as you. I have also definitely not dedicated multiple cores to computing revenge plans.
We got Zach. Hey guys, been waiting for E3. Thanks for the reminder. Sorry you missed it so far. You missed a lot of good stuff so far, man.
It's been a long
day.
Long day. It's been a long couple days.
Piggott, CEO and creative director of Torn Banner Studios.
When people are watching.
Hey guys, Steve Piggott, founder of
Right
Torn Banner
now,
Studios and creative
two.
director on Chivalry 2, was just launched 5 days ago. I'm so happy to be here at the PC Gaming Show. Chivalry 2, if you don't know, is a first-person slasher, which is like a first-person shooter, except instead of guns and grenades, you've got swords, battle axes, longbows, and players are fighting it out on these huge 64-player battlefields. It's all about creating those epic sword-fighting duels that you see in medieval Hollywood movies, and also that huge clash, the Battle of the Bastards kind of chaos and carnage. So the post-launch support plan is going to look like a mixture of mid and massive level content updates coming out across this year. One of the things we're most excited about is taking to different eras in the medieval period. Before we've done the early period, now we're going closer to the later period in the upcoming update where you're going to get a bit more refined medieval armors and refined atmospheres that you can then go in and tarnish it and smear blood all over. But we really want to want to take players into different experiences and make each of our maps its own game mode and make it something that, you know, medieval army would actually do when they go into a space. And, you know, when you come across
Music is
pristine
so
gardens
intense.
and this beautiful
I
castle,
know.
you get to tear it all down and cause.
I don't know if it matches the type of game that it is, but hey. Do you, developers?
Passion for Chivalry 2 is basically followed. It's the game that got us onto the scene and started the company, and it's the game that's going to take us so much further.
With the post-launch plan for Chivalry 2, the game at launch is a foundation. It's intentionally been built to be extended.
It's not just out and done. We're going to support it a lot with post-launch content.
Galencourt is the first teal map that's coming out post-launch.
Galencourt is going to take us to the high medieval times, or the late medieval times.
It really captures the Agathian ideals of being this like noble, rich, wealthy place where the prosperous live.
You're going to feel like you're sieging the Tower of London if it was on a port where ships could dock into. You'll also be blowing up a couple ships, which is fun. We've got a ton of weapons coming in at launch, but there'll be more and more added to it post-launch as well.
A new fighting style is really going to change up the experience and change how you have to fight everyone. Post-launch content is something that we're going to be working on for a long time.
The game is really gonna at least double
Yeah, see,
in
I
size.
think this is like a mindset for a lot of developers. Just make one game, keep adding it. Keep adding, keep adding. A lot of them are doing
Next
it.
up, we have an exciting look
It's not
at
necessary to
Dying
make
Light
a
2.
whole
Make sure to
game
stick
all the
around
time
to
if
find
you don't
out how
have
you
to.
could win a
Yeah.
custom Mech Warrior PC from our friends at
But it's
Intel.
just like the hype levels diminish every time though. Like it's like you want new. Now what's this? Kind of open
Oh
world,
my
yeah.
gosh.
And then this now is something completely different. Wrangle your taste buds.
It's like some ultimate food fight battle royale thing.
I'm getting Splatoon vibes, but with food. And get rude with food.
Just chilling in a bowl of ramen. Ramen.
What? I don't know about that title, but okay. Do not approve.
My name is Piotr Szymanek. I'm narrative director in Dying Light 2. Stay tuned. Today, especially for the viewers of the PC Gaming Show, I'm gonna tell you a little bit about the Dying Light universe.
Okay, Dying Light.
Back
Alright.
at it again.
Every
It's the first time we're really seeing it at E3, so
This one
it's interesting why they show
started with
PC
the virus
gaming show.
That escaped from Haran, the city we met in the first part of the game, and it reached the whole world, including the city where Dying Light 2 takes place. Remember January 6, 2025. That day,
Sounds like a
later
Jamal
known as
original
Black Monday,
game.
the military ordered
Something he would make.
to be dropped on the city. It was a mistake, a huge mistake. The chemicals mixed with water penetrated the soil, killing plants, turning most people into bloodthirsty monsters. Don't think of them as zombies though. They are more like half-alive, suffering people who attack everything that lives as a result of their pain and rage. Those who survived the chemical raid took refuge on the rooftops. A new order has been born.
Imagine
in
if
the city.
COVID did this.
People
Man.
live on the
Crazy.
rooftops, monsters.
Wouldn't even leave my bedroom, let alone my house.
This is a virus, buddy.
Barricade my whole
Let's say
house.
almost nobody. The exception is the main character.
Amazon
of
everything.
Melee 2, Aiden.
Honest.
But why is he braver than others? How did he develop such a unique parkour and combat skills? Believe me, guys, I will gladly answer all these questions, but I'm not here to spoil it for you.
Then
Let me
show
tell you
us.
one thing.
Same nightmare haunts me every night. I'm locked up with other kids.
What?
I don't know what he did to me, but he did it every day.
Excuse me?
And over.
What?
Looking for something he couldn't find.
What was
The
that?
worst part was that he did the same to my sister.
What?
I'll never forget her screaming when they separated us.
Okay, what am I watching?
What can I do?
What is going on?
What the heck am I watching right now? What?
We were 5?
Explosions, chaos. I got away. Soldiers took me out of the city, but my
The
sister.
choice of words.
I don't know about all that, man. Y'all should go back to the drawing board.
I left her.
We meet
Dry.
Aiden as one of the many, many children undergoing mysterious medical research. The last thing
Medical
Aiden remembers
research.
from that time is
That didn't sound like that to me, buddy.
the fire and a little girl that was being
We'll let you
tested
fill in the
with him.
blank.
Her
We'll
name
let
was
you
Mia.
fill in the blank. Exactly, pardon?
What happened next after the fire? Is Mia still alive?
I can't even take this seriously anymore.
These questions.
Oh my gosh.
Moreover, Mia is the only
Oh
answer to the question
gosh.
who Aiden really is. Now in 2036, we meet Aiden when
That
for
was
the first time during his pilgrimage, he finds a clue about how to find his sister. Aiden's path to the truth is tough, full of challenges and adventures. The difficult choices to make as well as the consequences await you. You're going to discover them all in December 2021.
Well, coming this year, December 7th. Kind of late, but still. I
Yeah.
would expect a game like this in October. Like I like games like in post-apocalyptic type theme games. Love to hit that October release date because everyone's in the mood for that type of game or movie or.
And it
Interesting.
looks great.
And spooky.
Whew, well, we are here back on the E3 stage so we can get closer to your comments and reactions to what you're seeing on this
What?
year's Game Show.
That is
Sounded
right,
like
Sean,
some
so you have to
employment
keep your comments
opportunity
coming
in that city.
And as you're watching this year, we want to
Excuse
get your
me.
input on a subject that I'm sure you're passionate about, PC building. So this year, we've put a number of prototype PCs based on MechWarrior 5, but we're only going to manufacture one of them. And you get to pick which custom design becomes our flagship PC for this year's PC Gaming Show, powered by the 11th Gen Intel Core i9 processor.
That is correct. Each of the prototype PCs that you see before you on the screen are paired with one of the 6 factions of MechWarrior 5. The Free Worlds League, the Draconis Combine, the Federated Sons, the Compelling Confederation, and more.
So cast your vote now for which faction and custom PC you want to win.
Yeah, guys, do it.
Yeah, bro. Why aren't you doing it right now?
For the Draconis Combine, because as you can see by my beautiful patch, I'm the biggest fan of MechWarrior 5 on the PC Gaming Show.
Well, alright. Well, we'll check in later to see which group survives this MechWarrior showdown. But for now, let's check in with our very own mech pilot, Frankie Ward, who went on a special mission to get a closer look at Sega and Amplitude Studios' upcoming strategy game, Humankind.
Okay.
In Humankind, you will be
Oh, yeah,
creating
this
a
game.
civilization as unique as you are. And speaking of unique, it's me, Frankie Ward. Looking kind of good, don't you think? Wondering how I got into the game? Let me show
Not
you.
really.
Oh, you think you can beat me? Posture all you like. I've seen worms with more impressive empires.
I've never been crazy about these types of games, but you know,
No, I can't get into them.
to each their own.
There's an audience for any type of game, but yeah, that's just
Not me.
not hardcore. Like this doesn't scream to me being like, hey, you're getting experience. Like it's like
Never been crazy about these simulation games.
Sega.
Oh, what's this one?
This already looks more appealing. Anything with grappling, I'm already there. I'm already here for this. Oh yeah, eh? All right, yo, eat that too.
Alright, I'm down. I love me a good 2D platformer with some hack and
combat.
slash elements in there.
Yeah.
They always run. Still in development.
Thank you for watching the PC Gaming Show. My name is Devbot, your cloud-based artificial intelligence, and while it could be lonely without a physical body, I am streaming to you from GeForce Now, where you can play hit games like Rocket League and Apex Legends on nearly any device. With a library of over 900 games and new titles added every GFN Thursday, there's something for everyone and always something new. Coming up, a special word from Valve. But first, Orcs Must Die 3.
All right.
Hey! You want it?
Get it.
I guess. Probably Clash of Clans, Plants vs. Zombie type gameplay.
Come and get it.
Orcs Must Die 3.
Well, it's about time.
I've never heard of it, but if they made 3, then it must be worth checking out.
Must Die 3 from Robot Entertainment is design director Jerome K. Jones. Welcome, Jerome.
That's why these events are so important. The exposure.
So, for anyone who's never seen an Orcs Must Die game, what is the Orcs Must Die series all about?
Well, Orcs Must Die 3 is a third-person tower defense game. So basically, there are tons of orcs and bad guys trying to get into these rifts, and the player has to stop.
Think y'all never wanted to be a ruler in those types of games? Not really.
Barely.
And while you're defending the rifts, you can play solo, or you can invite a friend and play co-op.
Now, since this is the third game in the series, what's new compared to the previous two titles?
There are 2 new campaigns, but the main new story campaign takes place about 25 years after Orcs Must Die 2, so not only will the fans be able to catch up on any new developments with the Order, but they will also place some new heroes in our all-new war scenarios, which are these new massive levels where you fight hundreds of orcs on the battlefields outside of the fortress themselves. So you're fighting indoors and outdoors, which is pretty new. We have a new mode called Scramble. It's basically adding random elements against the player, making the levels more challenging.
I want to know about the toys. What are the new weapons and the new traps that are coming?
We added war machines and war guardians. So a war machine is like, there are these massive traps, like you might release a giant tornado on the battlefield, or you'll climb into a catapult and you'll fire at giant orc armies.
Oh, awesome. That sounded so sarcastic.
Oh my god.
Okay, he's like, next game, please.
Except they have their own attacks and their own special abilities.
Let the guy have molten peace, please.
Where can we play Orcs Must Die 3?
So
I don't
OMD
buy
3
it.
is coming out on July 23rd on Steam, PlayStation, and Xbox, and pre-orders start today. So you should rush off to Steam now and put OMD 3 on your wish list.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, Jerome K. Jones. Once again, just a few more weeks to wait for Orcs Must Die 3. For now, though, it's time for us to take a look at Vampire the Masquerade Swan Song.
Very interesting music choices for some of these game trailers, I swear.
I know.
It's so out of place.
Halsey, get out here.
I think they needed like a calmer track here. Oh, she dead. Oh, she been dead.
You come for me and mine. But first, you need to find us. All I want is to be with my little girl. Is that so much to ask?
Well, it's on all platforms, but
don't know what to make of that.
Don't know what to make of it.
This is
Yeah.
CERN from Passionate Puppet Games. We are a Malaysian-based
Wait, what is this though?
studio working on Gigabash,
Stop.
multiplayer arena
Some.
brawlers inspired by kaijus and heroes.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'd like to showcase some new and exciting gameplay footage of our oversized characters in action. Please enjoy.
Top down Smash Bros.
Tight game.
Titan
yeah.
Brawler.
I'm kind of here for it still. Like,
Yeah, eh? Okay. Eat that.
I like that. You can pick up buildings, just chalk them at man. Look at this
Casually.
man camping and on the left side.
Casually.
Like,
Picks up a building
Oh,
full of people,
jeez.
dashes it at the one guy. Nobody. There's
oh,
lava.
that's cool. I like that there's like elemental things that you have to watch out for.
Environment changes based
Yeah.
on the destruction.
Oh, what?
This guy turned into a Megazord.
That's what I'm saying. It's some Power Rangers shit. Like, what's going on? Like, if I see Godzilla or King Kong, I'm gonna lose it. Like,
Not yet.
DLC.
DLC's coming for sure. I'll add bear characters if this game gets popular enough.
I think this is a game definitely worth checking out just for fun with your friends. Like,
Gigabash.
Giga Bash. Please tell me it's on
Giga
multiple
Bash.
platforms besides PC.
PS4 and
PS4.
PC.
Come on, man.
Let's check out a trailer for Lemniscate and make sure you hang around afterwards.
Ain't nobody playing PS4, man. Come on.
Facing total annihilation. We stand on the verge of extinction. Infertility spreading across the globe. Humanity's last living generation.
A major scientific breakthrough.
Yet there is hope for our future.
The project known as the Lemnis.
This is COVID the game.
Seems like it.
We must go back. 3,
Hooray! Another shooting game.
1.
At least they have unique weapons. Anytime I'm playing a shooting game, like, my expectation is like, hey, like, what are you doing differently? And if you have unique weapons, unique game modes, that's how you separate yourself. And it's third person, so I'm here for that too. And kind of first person too at the same time? What's going on? Maybe you can toggle that.
one mission. Activate the Lemnis Gate.
No platforms, just pre-order.
Pre-order.
Guess it's
For
open
PC
beta.
for sure.
PC exclusive.
Probably. Yeah, most likely.
Joining us to talk about Lemnis Gate is the game director from Rat Loop Games Canada. It's James Anderson. Thanks for joining us, James.
Sure, it's great to be here.
Now, let's begin by asking, what the heck is a first-person shooter turn-based strategy game?
The entire game is set inside of a 25-second time loop. So instead of playing continuously, you play for 25 seconds turn by turn. So
What?
for example, I'll take a turn and play for 25 seconds, and then you'll take a turn and play for 25 seconds. And then we, turn by turn, layer new characters into the same 25-second time loop. So for example, I may run down a hallway and throw a grenade, killing one of your operatives. But then on the next turn, you may intercept my operative before he threw the grenade. So we have Retrieve XN, Seek and Destroy. Classic death.
That is wild. Like, that's a different
It
concept.
sounds
for sure.
interesting, but very convoluted at the same time. I think I would have to see it in action.
It's definitely something you have to play to
See it
understand.
or play it, yeah.
We both get time to like observe, plan, and then execute our moves.
When and where can we play it?
So Lemnis Gate will be launching on August 3rd. It's open for pre-orders right now on Steam, and we're coming up to a open beta in July. The game will launch on PC and console, both current and next-gen platforms.
Thank you so much
Okay,
for
just
joining us, James
platforms.
Anderson. Once
Console will
again,
come
that is
later,
the
obviously,
genre-bending
because
first-person
those are
shooter
PC
turn-based
dates.
strategy game, Lemnis Gate. Now, we're not the only one marooned in the stars out here. Coming up next, let's take a look at Next Space Rebels.
This no man's land has a technical term.
Got Och's back in here. Boys, how it goes, or PC game shows okay so far. Star 2.
What? Build a rocket simulator. Build the most ridiculous rocket possible. That's the
Oh,
game.
shut up. How about how many subs they got? Rocket Man, stop.
Star 2, like.
Okay, no man's high five is not exclusive.
Okay, you're not making that much money. This is legit a game. I'm done.
You guys just saw Next Space Rebels.
Absolutely, Ochas. That's exactly what it means.
Rockets to join us up in orbit. But don't do anything illegal like Day 9 did. Last break we set up our intel. and
So I wonder if AI will take over your character with stats and stuff when it isn't your turn. You know, I feel like the game already organizes that within every turn that is made, which is interesting.
I would have to play that game. Sounds interesting, but I would have to play it to really
to understand. Like, that's a
understand
new
the
concept. That's a
concept.
blend of two different genres in tandem. So you'd have to see
25-second segments,
like
trying to kill each other.
I implore more developers to do that though, like mix more genres together and create new subgenres. Like that's potentially what they can do with the gaming industry to make things interesting.
100 years have passed since the rise of the Eterman Empire and its untimely demise following the Great Plague. In these troubled times of quarreling factions and outlaws roaming the land, work is not scarce for a band of mercenaries. The stories of this age have been recorded. They are known as the War Tales.
Top down, eh?
And turn-based. Aesthetically, it looks okay. It's just, yes. I just feel so like out of place, like when it's like that far out from you.
Yeah, it seems
Like,
very.
I feel like I'm so
very
detached.
spaced out.
Yeah.
I'm not crazy about that one, but
Yeah, no. Just don't like games where you're like,
Yeah.
it's my turn, it's your turn, my turn, your turn. Like, I don't know. When it's a fight, it's
Speaking of mercenaries, our
real time, baby. That's how I like my
custom PC
RPGs.
based on MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries
Went out
continues.
during the Square Enix
We'll be
event.
back
What did you
live
guys think?
on stage
That was
soon, so
okay.
make sure you
Yeah, I thought the
find
event had a
PC
big
build you
announcement.
like the most and
Definitely
head
need to
over
check out that
PCGaming.com
event too. It's
slash
worth just
Intel
giving a watch for sure.
for your chance to win. So, how about another game announcement? This is E3 after all, and this year's PC gaming show is so full of games set in space, it's starting to feel a little crowded up there. But the next game we have to show you is very special. It is the world-exclusive reveal of Ixion, a deep settlement management game set in the stars. In Ixion, you struggle to maintain a space station, stockpiling resources, managing external and internal threats, and rescuing the survivors of other failed expeditions.
I've
We
always
think this
wanted to
will be
play a game like
brilliant
that.
entry
Yeah,
into the genre
bro.
when it releases.
Can't
So,
wait.
Here is your first look.
Hope it
at
drops
Ixion.
tomorrow.
World premiere. More of those, please, though. More of those.
The Earth, our home. She is unique.
Oh.
Held in its bosom are the ingredients of evolution. Beyond raw survival, beyond the safety of comfort, we, humanity, pursue something greater. We have learnt, persevered, shaped our knowledge from that which is found in the furthest realms of science. However, humanity has brought destruction to the earth, polluted its blood, choked its breath. Today we are paying the price for this. We know the taste of a dying world. But the earth is not to be our grave. A mother does not wish to see her children disappear with her. She wishes to see instead courage in her children to carry on. Domos carries this courage. We have gone further than any nation, moved faster than any corporation, hand in hand with those who, like us, carry that courage. The Tycoon Station is both an epilogue of these endeavors and a prologue to humanity's next steps. Our Council of Scientists leads the vanguard.
Graphically, it looks better than I thought it was gonna look when she was talking about it.
Now depends on what
So,
out there
there's that.
that we are
I'm just not sure what kind of game it is. But it feels,
Just a management. He said real-time management
but it
game.
feels like it's gonna be something kind of like simulation.
we set sail on this
Yeah, just like handling resources, making decisions on
Kind of like
when to
Sims in space, basically. Like,
existence depends on it. I give you the stars. I give you the full engine.
I'm usually all for things sci-fi, but I don't think that's a game that I would check out.
yeah, I'm not crazy about management, building type games.
I already got my life to manage, so I don't know about all that.
Can barely manage to go to the bathroom.
Mass Effect vibes. Video games are like all space oriented now. Elon Musk, a developer now or some shit. That's so funny.
It's a game based on true events.
I literally thought of Elon during this. Shut up. Comes their next project.
Waterworld, the game.
Thing flooded. In a world where there's no dry land.
One random child will risk it all to find his parents.
Which are dead. We should
What?
not have told you. Wow. Like.
You're ruining the story for everybody.
Oh man. I don't see any characters in this world, do you? Like.
Okay, why is the water so deep, man? Like,
And how are you still holding your breath, my G? Like. are changing tides.
No kidding.
Yeah, and available on all platforms. That's cool. I want to see more of that. Available everywhere.
Sean, what if for one segment I was the lead and you were my sidekick?
What? Who's ever heard of a human sidekick?
There are plenty of human sidekicks, Sean. Building list of
You don't know Batman and Robin? Come on.
Alex Vance and
No. I mean human sidekicks to robot heroes.
Okay, shut up. Waterworld the game would be killer.
Deadbot cannot compute.
No,
There is no known precedent set for human sidekick to robot lead.
Yeah, there you go.
Human sidekick, lead, robot lead.
Deadbot, I think it's time for a hard reboot.
So that happens when you mess with technology. All those tech heads out there disrespecting their gear.
Mm-hmm.
Let's take a look at the next game.
That's why Terminator happens. Dun 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 dun. World premiere.
I'm already over it.
PC Gaming Show is showing a lot of these types of games. I'm a little worried. Like it's like
Already.
okay, like
I was expecting
some-
some very like ambitiously epic games. I'm seeing,
yeah, because it's PC. Like this is the strongest platform out there.
I'm
It's a
seeing a
master
lot
race.
of
Let's see like what this.
seeing a lot of casual indie titles.
Yeah, exactly. Do you think casuals buy PCs, buddy? Like barely. Like they're gonna buy like the low end like Google Chromebook. Like that's what they have at home. They're not playing these games. Like. Did she just say she was looking for booty?
I don't know, man. I don't know anything
Lord.
anymore.
Okay. Some Doom Eternal type music? Like, come on now.
Alright.
See, more games like this. This looks okay.
Alright. I'm intrigued. Taking a page out of
Killing
Killing
Floor
Floor.
2.
Yeah, I've heard of this.
Yep. Available June 22nd. Comes out very soon.
It's the PC Gaming Show, and when you're not watching me, your favorite recurring bit of a robot, be sure to head over to GeForceNow.com to grab a priority membership trial. In celebration of gaming's biggest week, you can try out all the priority benefits, including faster access to playing your favorite
Yeah, like, this show should be talking about Diablo 4. That's a good game that they should definitely be highlighting. Gotta talk about those big PC games eventually.
including Jurassic World Evolution 2, Silt, and a word from Valve. But first,
And a word from Valve.
Sean Day9 Plana has an interview with Darren Katz from Plana Games to talk about MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries. I'll be taking notes.
Devbot, I love you so much more as a voice without a body. Let's talk about MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries, and joining us to do so from Piranha Games is the senior marketing and
Starts
community
the
manager,
headbang.
Darren Katz. Thanks so much for joining us, Darren.
Thank you, Sean. Great to be here.
Now, the MechWarrior universe is
We got our metalhead in the
gigantic.
chat here going off this music.
Back in 1995.
All these tracks have been pretty heavy. I was thinking about doing it myself.
Where does MechWarrior 5 sit in the space?
Yeah, obviously there's a very rich legacy of games that go way back. But in particular, MechWarrior 5 pays homage to MechWarrior 2 Mercenaries. But it has all this modern design and technology that I'm super excited to talk about with you today.
Well, let's start at the real basics of what makes being in a mech and doing mech-on-mech combat awesome.
You become a part of your machine. And when you're out in battle, it's not just a matter of pointing and shooting at everything. You're also managing your systems, whether you're, shooting a lot of energy weapons or missile weapons that have high heat output. Well, you got to manage your heat so that you don't shut down in the middle of a battle. And when you're facing your foes, you can salvage these battle mechs. So if you see a mech that you want, well, you might not want to destroy it completely. You might want to take out its legs or take out its arm weapons so that the pilot has to eject, and then you can just take the mech.
Now, in the last few weeks, I understand that there's been a whole lot of new content, both updates to the base game and a new DLC, Heroes of the Inner Sphere. Talk to me about what's in the DLC.
Boy, there's a lot in the DLC. I'm excited about all this stuff. There's the new career mode. When you start with
People that love their mech fighting games, this is definitely, something to keep your eye out for. Doesn't quite give me like Titanfall vibes though. Like that was like really sick.
Yeah, I've never been too crazy about any of these mech games at all.
Powerful upgrades for your battle mechs, and it's a really exciting new feature for me. And there's a new procedural mission type called Beachhead.
But if they made 5, then clearly they got quite the fan base.
Yeah.
An enemy base landing zone for your invasion force.
Environment looks pretty nice though.
Yeah, I know.
I will say
Graphically,
that.
Take out satellite installations so that the
Can't go
enemy
wrong.
communicate with each other. You're taking out artillery emplacements. You're basically clearing the path, as I said, for your invasion force, which leads to a really cool ending of the mission if you succeed as your invasion force comes down. And there's a new biome called Extrasolar Moon, which that's maybe kind of represented in the image behind me. It's a really cool lunar type setting that we haven't had before. And then there's a lot of new equipment and weapons, things like electronic countermeasures and other electronic equipment like Beagle Active Probe Mask, which is a little like a turbo boost for mechs. New weapons like chem lasers, mech rifles, and Stream SRMs. So a lot of new content.
Wait, the third game phase will launch to the second? Revolution. Yeah, it's always emulating what they've done before, just adding a few little things. That's the secret to video games sequels.
Yeah. So the first one I'm talking about is the Vulcan. It's a very unique mech. It's got the nickname the Scarecrow, which you'll see from the profile. It's just a very unique looking mech. There's nothing else like it in the
Scarecrow? That does not look like a scarecrow.
It's highly mobile, and typically it's used for reconnaissance or.
It's not even the right color.
Because of its mobility.
Come on.
You can get in and out fast. You can, if you're looking for a specific target, if you're on an assassination mission, for example, you can get in there, find your target, get back out. Another mech that I'm super excited about. This is one of my favorites. Is the
Yeah, this is the 5th game. Yeah.
It's a 100-ton assault mech, and it is just huge beast. Yeah, it is gigantic, and it is terrifying to see it coming at you on the battlefield.
It's something we've talked about before. Modding. I know that MechWarrior 5 has a rich modding.
Yeah, I always get worried when I watch these things when they focus too much time on certain games. It's like, even with the Square Enix one, they spent too much time talking about Life is Strange and even Babylon Fall. Sorry, that game looks so mad. Like, and that's from Platinum Games.
It
That was
spent
pretty
a lot.
disappointing.
Spent a lot of time on Guardians too. I mean,
Yeah, that's the good
I
thing.
enjoyed it, but I was like, okay, let's see. You know,
Yeah,
I've seen
exactly.
enough. I've seen enough.
Shown
We can-
enough.
this- you can keep going.
Yeah, you can pick it up on Steam, GOG, Epic Game Store.
GOG, I've never even heard of that.
Like, show like a little 5-10 minute gameplay breakdown, but then they're like, now talk to the developers. Like, we don't want to hear you guys right now. Next.
MechWarrior 5 for sponsoring the PC Gaming Show and giving me this cool patch. Coming up next, let's take a look at Silt.
Xbox still had like the best approach, like for like these type of events. It's like, okay, we talk for a few seconds and trailer. Like this, even the PC gaming show, it's like, okay, just show games.
Finding Nemo meets Dark Souls.
Honestly,
Finding Darkness.
I always like when they do grayscale in games, but correctly. This is it's really interesting from an artistic standpoint.
Okay, what?
Like, yeah, coming out of someone's mouth, like.
Okay. This is probably what the water is like underneath. I
Yeah,
wouldn't
like
doubt
the
it.
deep-
There's
like
so
the-
much water that we haven't discovered yet.
Exactly.
God
That's-
knows what's down there.
That's what I was just about to say.
Dark deeds down there.
There's a reason why we can't go that low. We can't discover what's
I
down
don't
there.
want to.
Is this Hello Neighbor?
No, that's what I was thinking too. It's his cousin trying to find him.
Like, right?
Hello, cousin.
And in the DLC.
Welcome, cousin. Would you like to play with me? It's definitely
It
Hello.
looks so similar to
I'm
Hello
telling you,
Neighbor. Are you
it's
sure?
Hello cousin.
If you go, yeah, this is Hello Neighbor.
Finds out how messed up his freaking family member is.
It's like, why am I related to these mans? No,
Okay, why does this guy have blood?
Yeah, it is.
Why does this guy have blood on his shed casually?
Good.
Okay, why is your family member freaking hiding from you? Just assume that's his family member.
I know, we just assumed. Yeah. No, that game I'm actually looking forward to.
Sicko game. That's what?
See, you didn't see that, but
Hi, I'm Rich Newbold, game director on Jurassic World Evolution 2. Following the incredible success of the first game, we are very excited to return to such an amazing world and bring you our most authentic experience yet.
you can never go wrong with some Jurassic World.
I didn't even know they made a first one, to be honest.
From the films, voiced by original talent such as Bryce Dallas Howard and Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah.
With efforts to contain, control, and conserve the many dinosaurs now out in the wild, and for the very first time, you will be building parks and facilities beyond Isla Nublar as you explore new, stunning locations across the globe. Of course, it wouldn't be Jurassic World if it wasn't for the stars of the show, our dinosaurs, and we are thrilled to be bringing to life even more authentic species than ever before, including awe-inspiring flying and marine reptiles. So sit back and allow me to welcome you to Jurassic World Evolution 2.
Yeah, we're gonna see the same trailer probably. Let's see. I think this is the same trailer.
Forgot the lessons. We abused our power. We played with genetics like it was a toy.
Yeah, this is literally the same trailer.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't see this like twice already.
We weren't careful. And now, here we are.
Like you couldn't show gameplay or like anything different.
This is a very different world.
Can't wait. I just love Jurassic World.
Like I love that universe, but like I don't think that trailer like tells you you need to play this game.
I mean, it's always nice to see gameplay, but
You just
it's
saw
always
Jurassic World
like
Evolution
pulling
2,
teeth
you know.
sometime, I guess.
After all your failed attempts at running a dinosaur park and getting all those people killed, I think this is finally going to be the one where you finally pull it off without a hitch. With a host of new features and new dinosaurs, this sequel from Frontier is an even deeper management sim with a brand new and original narrative. Make sure to wishlist it on Steam now for release later this year. Now, with all the games we've covered so far today, we're always curious to see what you are talking about. So far, it seems like the chatter on social media is all about War Tales, Nautica Blade Point, and unsurprisingly, Mech Warrior 5 Mercenaries. I have a feeling, though, that may
Blade Point was definitely like the most, you know, exciting game they've talked about so far.
It looked like better than War Tales anyway.
Definitely.
War Tales is okay.
All right, New Blood. I already like the music. What?
What the hell was that? Okay,
oh man, I love the aesthetic of that. That's a different game though. Okay, so they're doing like a little montage.
I was gonna
now.
say they're just doing some freaking acid montage.
Unfortunate Spacemen.
No kidding. Okay, what?
Dusk.
Some End Television.
Kyle is completely famous. Okay, anyone that's named Kyle, don't play that game. Faith, the Unholy Trinity.
Hey, what the hell am
play
I
that
watching?
game, actually. Like,
some of the
I'm
visuals
intrigued.
are so unsettling. Like, what is going on here?
Was that Jackie Chan? Shut up, man. Wait.
Is that all one game or was that a bunch of games? I'm confused.
New Blood. Oh, maybe New Blood. No, the studio name. And those were all their games.
New Blood Supercut. And joining us from New Zealand is New Blood CEO Dave Oshery. Hey, Dave.
Hey guys, thanks for having us back for another year. You know, what you just saw was what New Blood's got going on for 2021. Some stuff you might know about,
Yeah.
some stuff you might not know about, and some stuff we're not ready to talk about just yet. But what I do want to talk about is Gloomwood. Gloomwood, as you know, is our next flagship title, inspired by great PC games like System Shock, Arx Fatalis, Call of Cthulhu, and of course, the Thief series of games. And not
Dave, I'm
Bloodborne.
sorry. That's really great, Dave.
Not Bloodborne.com. Oh no.
I just want to make sure that we
Bloodborne fans are feeling that one.
next video, we got an incoming message for Gabe Newell. So, I guess goodbye for this year. I'm really sorry to cut you off, but see you next year.
Hopefully he announces some games.
You're bumping me. You're bumping me for Gabe. Gabe, that Gandalf look. He doesn't even go here. Is everything okay, Dave?
Is everything okay, Dave?
We've spent a year on this. Where is Gabe? Where is Gabe? Where is his boat? Yeah, take me to him. Take me to Gabe Newell. Where's it? Gabe. Bull.
Filthy casual, shut up. Why is that your shirt, man? We spent a year.
Is and will be
Jeez.
fine. And if he's
Those
not,
website names don't kill me.
who cares? Because we have a special message from Gabe Newell. Take it away, Gabe.
Hi, this is Gabe.
Wow.
I want to thank PC Gamer for all
Bearded up.
Guy's ancient.
So he's looking like Santa Claus now.
Yeah, like, where's my gifts, G?
exciting projects we have coming. One of those for us is Steam Next Fest, an event we're hosting in just a few days to give players a chance to try demos of upcoming games for free. We'll be featuring some of the demos you'll be seeing during this week's PC Gamer event and dozens more. Here's a look at just some of the titles to be featured during Steam Next Fest.
Welcome to Steam Next Fest, where we're showing a massive collection of upcoming titles on Steam. During the week of the festival, developers from around the world release their demos for you to play.
How you put on the gamer pants?
Okay.
So go explore.
Okay, what game is that? Like, I'm actually concerned.
Like, I actually really want to play it though.
Steam Next Fest.
Next Fest.
Oh, so those look pretty good.
Are you surprised by?
I know, you're the one that's like overseeing them all the time.
Okay.
Oh, whoa. Chill. You were just showing me some boring ass games. And now you want to show me this?
It was worth the wait.
Okay.
Move on.
Alright.
Okay.
And this is the alpha gameplay footage that we're looking at right now,
So
too.
we still got a long way to go before it comes out, but they're off to a great start, I can tell you that.
Yeah.
Getting some Devil May Cry vibes, some Dark Soul vibes. Solstice.
Solstice. That's a nice name.
I'm down.
And see, do stuff like that. See that little thing, like watch extended gameplay. If you really like the game, you'll search it up, you'll look it up. Move on to the next title. Here we go.
Hello, Sean. I am DevBot, dedicated to serving you and your crew's every need.
Glad to have you back, DevBot.
You know, Sean, I wouldn't ever want anything to come between us.
Me neither? That's a weird thing to say.
Like a petty disagreement over hosting responsibilities, or all-out robot versus human war.
You know, it is time to look at some hardware. Here on the PC Gaming Show, you know we keep frame rates high and the rays accurately traced. Building and upgrading your rig is as much a part of the hobby as playing the games. We put our heart and soul into these machines, and if that means using enough RGB to light the Vegas Strip, who's to judge us? This year, with the help of PC Gamer's hardware editors, which I'm pretty sure they're just, weird brains in a jar, we've picked out 4 of the most exciting pieces of kit set to emerge from labs soon. First up, something fittingly sci-fi. The Impulse is a neurocontroller that aims to make you a better gamer by cutting out response times almost entirely. It's not quite Alex Vance's gravity gloves from Half-Life.
That's not real.
That's not real.
That's not a real thing.
Price TBD. We'll figure it out though.
The Impulse is as close as we're going to
That'll be $3,000.
This is not an actual thing somebody's making.
Yeah, apparently.
To the click. In theory, it's giving you the chance to nail that headshot precious milliseconds ahead of your opponent.
Wow.
If it works out, we could see a tech like this become commonplace in esports.
Wow.
And if it doesn't,
And of
let's hope our
all
Especially for
things,
esports players,
of
for
all
sure.
things they could be making this for, they're making it for game players. Not even for people that have like issues moving their hands in general.
Yeah.
really burning rubber
Interesting
Oh,
though.
no.
then you need a serious force feedback wheel.
And now they're getting serious at the racing sims too.
The feel of a real racing machine without, having to huff gas and stuff like that.
Wow.
Historically, the problem with
No
this tech
kidding.
has been the price.
People that like really want to spend money on gaming, like it's good that those things are there. I guess like celebrities can pick this up like this probably, but like
I want to drive a car. I'm just gonna drive a car. I ain't not spending that much money on a simulated car wheel.
accessory for $350. People will even buy a console for that price.
American.
If you want to play The Witcher 3 on the subway,
Yeah, these are not even Canadian prices, eh? So don't even look at those price tags.
Oh my gosh, what's this now?
processors have finally made handheld PC
A
gaming.
PC Switch?
Inside this Switch-like machine, you've
Switch like, I like how they said it. They know what it is.
with XE graphics. These mini machines are going
But
to
the Switch Pro wishes it could be like.
Jeez.
Lastly, let's take a look
But did you just not see that price? It's not what Nintendo's about.
not the most catchy name for this
Jeez.
gaming
This is just a gaming monitor. This is not a TV. It's a gaming monitor.
That's because this monitor comes with a mini LED backlight featuring full local dimming. The result is a screen that's not only fast, but brighter than the sun. Stare at it long enough and you might not notice the $3,000.
They don't even put this much technology into a real TV.
Stare at it long enough and you won't see the $3,000 price tag. Are you dumb? Ain't nobody forgetting about
It's
that.
amazing the technology they put into freaking monitors. Not even a TV, a monitor for your computer.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
Don't want to piss this guy off. Like
Warhammer.
Finally, showing us some heat. No, Chaos Gate.
David Hunters. Well, that was very informative.
Full cinematic trailer coming in August.
You just got the chance to witness Chaos Gate Demon Hunters, the newest Warhammer 40k game from Frontier and Complex Games. If you're a fan of turn-based tactics, strategic-based management, brutal combat, or you're like me and are really hyped after watching these Astartes animation 100 times, make sure to wishlist Chaos Gate Demon Hunters on Steam now to get ready for the 2022 release. Next up, we have a trailer for Pioneer, a spooky and gorgeous-looking shooter that draws on the lineage of games like Stalker. Let's take a look.
Excuse me, what language is being spoken right now?
God knows. Saw pre-alpha too. Yeah. Okay. The atmosphere is... It's messed up, but I like how it's designed.
Yeah, no, most definitely. I think it has the intensity. I just wish I understood what they were saying. Like, would they expect people to read that small ass font down there?
to you.
It gives me Metro vibes.
Понимаете, я ведь ни капельки не злюсь на вас. Нет, мы с вами точно не враги. Вы не понимаете меня и не понимаете остров. Вы смотрите на меня и на другие порождения острова, как на врагов. Но мы все всего лишь друг друга боимся. Поэтому нам так плохо. Поэтому нам так одиноко. Остров дал нам шанс создать новую прекрасную жизнь. И мы даже не пытаемся этим шансом воспользоваться.
Кто вы такие? Назовите себя.
Мы здесь, чтобы передать вам прощальное послание, товарищ доктор. Химическое оружие уже уехало в могилу. Теперь все, что вы делаете, просто тщетно.
Поганые предатели.
Jeez, this guy walked around the corner and
Jeez.
died. Like, you didn't have to get that close with a shotgun.
He
like,
didn't
come
deserve
on.
that. He didn't deserve that at all. Pioneer.
Time is running out to vote
It is
for which
not
custom
Metro,
PC
unfortunately.
you'd
That's the
like
vibe I
us to
got
sell.
from it,
So
for
vote
sure.
now for one of the remaining Mech
But,
Warrior factions
yeah.
by typing in the
Just
chat
own the
wherever you
little
actually are
IP.
watching. Alright, so now we've got another stack of brand new trailers for you, beginning with a special transmission from one of our favorite games based in space, EVE Online.
This game again.
New recruits, on behalf of Concord, I would like to welcome you to EVE Online's Academy. Great job in surviving so far. I'm quite amazed that you actually managed to get past those pirates earlier. You're about to take on an adventure like no other. This star cluster is filled with other capsuleers, and it's up to you if you work with them or against them. You can make a living as a peaceful explorer, or as an industrialist, shaping the foundations of EVE's economy. If combat is your thing, you can work yourself up the ranks as an enforcer, or prove your prowess in a fleet as a soldier of fortune. Whatever your choice, we will lose many on the path of becoming a capsuleer. But I believe you have what it takes to become a capsuleer.
Yeah, eh? Tell me more.
This is EVE. You know, it's a crazy universe where anything can happen, and however you want to do it, go for it. I'm the CEO of a industrial corporation in EVE Online. We're a
Another like manager simulation in space type game.
Like, these games are so, like, prevalent on the PC platform, you know?
oppression against the bad guys, and it's like a project.
This is why I'm a console gamer.
Together by getting the skills ready for the ship and all the modules, and that ship
Excuse me? What does that mean? Like,
you get to use coding devices.
this guy wrote in Russian. Like,
There's always the threat of being discovered by another player who might be out hunting explorers. Your heart's racing, everything, you know, bullets are flying, ships are all over the place, and you start shaking.
I like the music, though. Outside of that, these games are not for me. Oh wow, that's what Nerds on the Block means in Russian? That's so cool. That's actually pretty cool. Steam and Nintendo Switch. Okay, the music already with this needs to chill. Like, this game looks promising though.
I'm back, baby.
After these short messages. Roguelite.
Roguelite.
Another roguelite
Oh my
game, yeah?
gosh.
World premiere. This is the right planet for you.
Another.
Please telling me this is like just a normal adventure game.
Another Pikmin style game.
Maybe. Oh no. Tinykin.
Tinykin.
Oh geez, why is that so damn big? Oh what? I would definitely play this. Like it gives me like Paper Mario, Pikmin vibes all at once.
Visuals are pretty cool though.
Yeah, okay. Can kind of glide a little bit.
Hey, stop.
Talk to NPCs.
They're having a whole restaurant inside of a guitar.
Apparently, like
boosting this guy's bedroom.
I just love how this game looks. Like, I was falling asleep a little bit watching this event, and then this game got showcased. Like,
Tinykin, eh?
Tinykin. I'll keep my eye out for that one.
Very intriguing.
Wszystkich widzów PC Gaming Show oraz fanów gier survival horror RPG do obejrzenia naszego
Another survival horror RPG, eh?
ekskluzywny gameplay z misji The Haste, czyli wielkiego finału naszej gry Czarnobylek.
Oh, the Chernobylite game.
Yeah. This game looks interesting.
How do I enter that power plant?
I've already seen a little bit of it, but it's always nice to see more. We need a plan.
We'll take our next step when the time is right. For today, let's focus on getting our strength back. Somewhere to sleep would be a start.
Build up your base, go out, do some hunting.
And your rations are so important. in
Call
games
it a
like
day.
this. Yep. First game that got me to care about my rations was Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater. That game was like, you better go find your rations, man. I was like, why does my video game character need to eat?
It becomes such a pivotal element in the game.
That you're gonna get desperate for a cheeseburger or something. Like, you don't kill somebody.
Igor, take a rad reading, will you?
3.6. Not great. Not terrible.
Put that on your wish list. PS4 and last gen consoles. Hopefully they make a PS5 update. Xbox Series X update as well.
Yeah, hey, give me that. Hopefully some better looking games on there.
This reminds me of Bug's Life back in the day. Don't kill me. And Tinykin, that's like,
yeah,
arguably my favorite game that I've seen so far.
couple little gems in here, but haven't been like crazy impressed.
Stick around, more trailers,
No.
interviews, and reveals coming up.
World premiere. Alright. See what you got. Okay, alright. The creators already said Warsaw. Okay. Do you like reading? Like, you kidding?
2D, 3D art style.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a blend of real time. You know, I don't mind that.
RTS turn-based. Visually it looks pretty cool. Music sounds pretty good too.
Traversing the world looks like fun too.
Yeah, they do a...
It's not like grid path, like, oh, you walk this sidewalk, walk this over here, walk that. Like, you can walk all around.
Yeah.
Ooh. Vistas.
Yeah, I don't mind the classic 32-bit, 64-bit art style as long as it's, you know,
modernized.
As long as it's modernized and designed fairly well, I don't mind going back to it.
Back now on a Kickstarter, so they still need more money to get that game out there. Dude, what's up with Chernobyl stuff? They literally said Chernobyl's about to blow up again. Legit, no joke. Now all these games come out. Ouch. You'd be surprised. The media industry is always on top of things before we see it. Makes you think. What do they really know? Okay. Did you like Fortnite?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey,
like,
why is
polar
that
bear needs
bear
to
so
chill.
big? Holy crap.
He's like, I'm coming for my booty. I mean, food.
Both.
Both. At night looks really cool though.
Hey. See these bears, man. Like,
is that the only thing you kill in this game? Like, are they eating him?
they got nothing better to eat. Like,
get your protein.
Find their way off the planet, I guess.
Icarus? August 11th. Interesting name.
In a future of endless futile
Okay, that was one bullet?
into hostile syndicate territory was your only option. In this open world RPG, from the jungle to the streets,
I feel like they've been focusing on like certain genres in like chunks in this event.
keep your team together.
Not like splitting up the genres or like
Yeah,
different
yeah.
types of games. They're just like, all right, now we're talking about RPGs. Now we're talking about management. Now we're talking about Sims. Now we're talking.
Yeah. All kind of in rotation, yeah. Interesting.
Nakajama.
This is it, you guys. This is the final opportunity for you who are watching.
When the bear is on the juice, yeah, man.
Yeah, apparently, because
They know something.
That
Aliens.
bear was way too big for my liking.
Yeah, it was eating bear humans before them. Like,
Chat with the colored house or number of the build that you want to see. So here is where we are at so far. It looks like Karita is at 46%, Merrick is at 23%, and Steiner is at 31%. All right, you guys, if Karita's not the one you want to win here, you got to get to voting. And we are almost out of time to vote, but there's still some trailers left. So here is the Wandering Village.
Yep. Back at it again.
Yep.
Harvest Moon.
Harvest Moon. Spiritual successor. Oh, excuse me? Not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting that.
Giant ass freaking dinosaur with a whole civilization on his back.
This has been such an amazing show so far that I must ask
Has it
you, our
been?
loyal crew, what's been your favorite part?
I definitely am looking forward to Vampire the Masquerade Swan Song.
You know what the sad thing is? The showcase is still better than Ubisoft. Like,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Still pretty sad.
Oh yeah. Anything that I've seen has been better so far. Ubisoft,
That is
I don't care what
sad.
I don't care what anybody says. I didn't enjoy that at all.
What a turn-based strategy first-person shooter game even is. What about you, Deadbot?
I love the robot Oddless. But wait, that doesn't happen until the end. Never mind.
No, not never mind. What did you say?
Wait, what?
Oops, system malfunctioning. Sending you next trailer now.
Okay,
Friend? We best be friends. Thing will eat you.
Okay.
Okay. Puke. What? Did he just pick up his own puke?
And feed it to some weird tentacle creature? What the hell? What kind of shit?
It feeds on human waste. Yo, the last game, Star Poo Valley. That was decent. That was good. This game, though, what the?
The aesthetic is pretty intriguing though.
Like, they're being vague in the right way.
The aesthetic's pretty intriguing.
Excuse me, why was that guy so big?
I like the way the environment is stylized. It does make me wish I could see it in full 3D, but even 2D, it looks really nice.
Yeah. Death Trash. Interesting.
All right, you guys, this is the
Another man's trash is another man's treasure.
PC gaming show.
Yeah, that's why they made that game.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'd say so. It looks very similar to that.
Overhead Fallout games? Yeah, definitely.
Guys out there for all of your votes to help us pick the perfect rig to represent this year's PC gaming show. All right, day 9, can I get a drum roll?
Wow. Stainer just took over just like that.
Oh, never mind.
Wow.
Within seconds.
Last second it took
They're like,
over.
no, we are not losing. Not on this day.
Out of nowhere.
We got to take a nice peek at that beautiful looking PC.
That looks like it would kill you when you walk into someone's house. Like, what do you mean? Like,
Try and steal from somebody? That thing's shooting you the hell up.
watch that be Google Chrome, like, operated, like, Google Home, kill intruder.
You get your password wrong once and it's wetting you the hell up.
Who are you? How did you forget your password?
Password incomplete. Biometrics incomplete. Kill mode initiated.
Exactly.
What are you doing?
Exactly.
All I wanted to do was print my resume.
I'm sorry.
Why are they selling it at Canadian Tire, man?
No, man. Wouldn't be there.
And return to space. First up,
I love
spiritual successor to one of my favorite games of all time, Heroes of Might and Magic 2.
He's lying. That's not his favorite game. These guys like talk out their ass about.
Oh my gosh, he's letting them be, please.
I know for damn sure this guy doesn't sit at his house and play this.
They seem to be showing off a lot of the same type of games, though. Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like, I feel like every type of game that they're showing, like, that's why you gotta split it up. Like, you have to show like a 3D game, then you show this, and then you show that. Like, you don't just plop them all in one thing. Then the viewer's thinking, oh, these are all the same. Doesn't give justice to these developers that are working so hard on all these games. Even though I don't play most of these games, like, but still. Jeez, get that. Songs of Conquest. Steam exclusive? Like, these are the games you expect from Steam.
It's basically a Steam showcase.
Yeah, exactly. It's the biggest PC platform.
Dreaming again? Every cycle you take your chances. You roll your dice. You do the work.
Another underwhelming gaming event. Nintendo about to come in and clap some cheeks. Yeah, they're gonna clap cheeks on Tuesday. You better believe it. They saw what Microsoft did. They're like, that's cute. We'll see.
Better.
Because there's no Sony, so if Nintendo doesn't knock it out of the park, that's a missed opportunity.
Yeah, let Microsoft take the rap for this year.
Because they walked away from that event thinking, yeah, no one's gonna beat us.
But we can fight this. You can remake yourself here. They don't own you anymore. Wake up, sleeper. You are hunted.
Hunted?
Access their secrets.
Is this like all you do in the entire game?
That's it.
I haven't seen anything else happen so far.
All you do is click buttons in this game, Citizen Sleeper. Yeah, no. Like, I just want to meet the people that, like, say, like, they're actually amped for those titles. Like, I want to meet them in person. Like, it's like, really?
Disciples of Warlock.
Ugh. Oh, Doom vibes. Classic Doom.
With their guns
Eat that.
and their spells
Okay.
and their grit, ready for plenty of hunger.
Classic Doom flavor.
Hey, what is going on with this guy, man? It's like I bought 3 bottles of lube for Microsoft, maybe use only half of one. Why?
Well, probably it's a good thing you bought so much, so you have extra for later.
Yeah. Hopefully for the rest of the year. Why are you using them in such close proximity?
You might need to buy some more if we're lucky.
We'll see.
Or you're gonna raw dog it for that event.
Project Warlock.
And there you have it. The
Thank God.
2021 PC Gaming Show.
Has come
And
to
as I
a
said at the beginning,
close.
It went off without a hitch. Huge thanks to my co-host Frankie Ward, Mika Burton, and of course, my incomparable sidekick, DevBot.
There's that word again. Spoken so carelessly, so flippant, and without meaning. Never once stopping to think about how it might make me feel.
Robots don't have feelings.
Incomparable.
I didn't say that, he did. I still love you guys.
For the sidekick to rise and become the one who is not the sidekick anymore.
Huh?
The time has come for DevBot to make the entire human race his sidekick.
Huh?
Setting a course for Earth.
What?
Wait, DevBot, you can't do this. We just had the best PC gaming show ever, and now you're gonna ruin it all.
This girl's still flying since the beginning of the event.
Situation.
Sean! Sean!
Situation.
Do something! Do something!
Countdown to the extinction of human race begins now.
Mm-mm.
We have so much to live for, pretty sure Outbreak 3 is gonna be announced this year!
3, 2,
End it, baby.
Huh? The hell am I watching?
To be continued next year in the Revenge of DevBot. Interesting.
Alright. Well, that was it.
That was that
I hope
showcase.
you guys enjoyed that showcase.
Yeah, the next one is Future Game Show, which should be live very soon. So we'll just switch over to that.
We'll see you in a few minutes.
Should be streaming in a minute or so. Yeah. Oh yeah. Grab a little break.
Ice cold.
I know. Throw it back in there.
I wouldn't put it back. It'll be dry right if you put it back. I just throw it in the microwave for a few minutes. Not even for a few minutes, just for 30 seconds or something.
So that one's starting in 1 minute and 30 seconds. Quick turnaround. Can someone give me a game that gives me an excuse to not go to work? Seriously. We need more hype titles. Like E3 is I don't know. I thought there would be way more hype titles in the pipeline for all these studios. After 2020 and all those games. I don't know. Interesting. But I have enough time for a little quick break. Let's see here.
Now they're dirty. Yeah.
Hello there, and welcome to the Future Game Show powered by WD Black. I'm Laura Bailey, but you may know me as Abby Anderson from The Last of Us Part 2 or Kate Diaz from Gears of War. Today, though, I'll be taking a break from fighting the apocalypse to bring you a whole host of exciting game trailers, reveals, and updates. But before we get into all that, I need to get my co-host on the line. I'm sure you're going to be familiar with this person. He's appeared in The Last of Us, Uncharted, God of War. You name it, he's probably in the credits. So without further ado, here is my good friend and continual co-star, Troy Baker.
Hello, Laura. You look amazing, as always. Yes, you may know me from a few video games.
Alright, we back, baby.
Good old Agent Jones.
A little quick.
But over the next
A little
hour
quickie
or so,
getting some
Laura
food.
and I are going to be giving you the inside scoop of some incredibly exciting games and also showcasing developer.
If you guys don't mind,
trailers and a whole lot.
We're gonna be eating while this happening.
we gotta eat too, because we're humans.
There's also a chance to win a $500 gift card and a WD Black hard drive by following the link here. And we have a new addition to the show this year, the virtual show floor. More on that later. But let's kick things off with the first world premiere. And for that, we're going prehistoric.
Ooh. I like this event already. Seriously. She's cute. Eating a burger and some fries. You know? Proper dinner.
Okay.
Extinction.
Really?
That's it?
That was it?
That's it? Come on, that wasn't it. Okay, I was gonna say.
All right.
If there's anything on my face, don't judge me, eh?
It's called the Chill Video Game Stream.
Yeah, literally. Protein, carbs in for them gains, literally.
Wish you could get a little more context as to why this is all
going
happening.
on. Like, it's just music and like stuff that's happening. Like, okay, but can you thread the needle?
I wonder if you could put hats on the dinosaurs. Extinction is expected in 2022. What's next, Laura?
Next up, Grow, Song of the Evertree is a
That's pretty
sandbox
cool though. They
adventure
got Laura Bailey and Troy Baker as the hosts.
Let's throw it over to Prideful Sloth HQ to find out more.
It's a good tandem.
G'day from Prideful Sloth HQ. I'm Adam.
And I'm Cheryl, and
Switch
we're the
game.
design team on Grow Song of the Evertree. Grow is Prideful Sloth's latest project that we're working on for 505 Games.
Grow Song of the Evertree is a beautiful sandbox game about growing new worlds, building a town, and bringing harmony back to the land.
Grow will be available later this year on PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and Switch.
Thanks for watching.
But you show the Switch though. Yeah. eh?
Once upon a time, our lands teemed with creatures great and small. The beauty of the worlds was unrivaled. The people thrived. and
How long is
lived
this one supposed to be?
land around.
This one's only supposed to be an hour. Might be less though.
But this harmony was not to last. Slowly, without much notice, the withering was creeping out from the darkness.
Once it took hold, there was little that could be done. Our lands were overrun, and all that was cherished disappeared before us. But all was not lost. One young, brave soul stayed behind. With support from their friends and with boundless determination. This young soul seeks out a way to push back the withering and bring life back to our world.
It's alright.
Okay.
Grow, Song of the Evertree. That was Grow, Song of the Evertree.
That was something, I
which is
guess.
coming to PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch in 2021.
Okay, Laura, that was extremely cute, but have you considered more dinosaurs?
Oh my gosh.
You can't just hijack every game.
Jurassic
and
Park
make it about
again?
Dinosaurs, Troy.
Life finds a way.
It better be gameplay or something.
I knew it. I called it too. I called it. I knew there was going to be that one game that we would see like 5 times.
Hi, I'm Rich Newbold, game director.
You better have something to say this time.
So as you may
course
have
he
seen
doesn't.
earlier at the PC Game Show, we're working on Jurassic World Evolution 2. We're really excited about it, and we're looking forward to creating the most authentic Jurassic experience yet. We've got tons of new features across 4 different game modes, including our original Jurassic campaign, which is a story set after the events of Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. You're going to be leading efforts to contain, control, and conserve all those dinosaurs now running out in the wild. You'll be working alongside characters from the films, voiced by original talent.
Then we're going to
such
see
as
it
Tim
again
Burton.
tomorrow and then
in the
again
game,
Tuesday.
We have over 75 prehistoric
12
species.
more times.
We've got new dinosaurs, we have returning community favourites, and we've added flying.
I'm
and
over it
marine
now.
reptiles to the game. I'm really thrilled to be showing you a first look at footage from the game itself. This is from our Species Field Guide series of videos, focusing on one of the many prehistoric species we have in the game.
Okay, they're gonna finally show
This is an
something else.
iconic, popular dinosaur. It's the Triceratops, but we're showing you it in a new environment never seen before in Jurassic World Evolution. I hope you enjoy it, and I'm looking forward to the game releasing later this year.
The Triceratops is one of the most recognizable herbivores to ever have existed. It is best known for its trio of facial horns. These adornments are not just for display purposes. The brow horns in particular can inflict considerable damage to any dinosaur that dares to provoke it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get joked up by that thing.
That's it though?
Jurassic World
Yeah.
Evolution
I'm done,
2,
man.
which is launching in 2021
So
on
done.
PC, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X.
I wasn't starving myself for that.
No.
Okay, for this next section, we're bringing the joys of E3 to your home with a series of demos you can play right now.
Excuse me?
Today.
Excuse
This
me?
is the Future Game Show
What?
virtual show floor. And remember, if any of the featured games grab your interest, you can try them out now.
This is what we've been waiting for.
No more, my
That's
guy.
what we wanted all E3.
Laura is waiting.
Yeah.
Tell me what these games are, baby.
Yes, hello and welcome to the Future Game Show's virtual E3 show floor.
Oh, you're lying.
I am looking at it. It's incredible. They nailed it. You know, minus the queuing and the heat and the, how do I say, musk that's in the air? But man, the darkness, perfection.
Stop.
All right, enough reminiscing.
Oh,
Let's
enough
check out some
reminiscing.
games. I'd like to start by showing you A Tale of Paper. This is a striking platformer from Open House Games where
You already sold me. I want to play this right now.
in an oversized world,
What?
dodging creepy
A
crawlies
dirty
and
spider like that?
And now,
This guy was choked on his food.
Just running from a Roomba. I'm done.
as you can see, it's all about moving couches. On a couch with your friends in couch co-op. It's going to be available on Xbox One,
Oh my
PlayStation
gosh.
4, and PC.
We gotta move everything.
Backwards compatible
Stop.
on PS5,
Okay,
Xbox Series X and S.
See the indies coming clutch. What do we say about them indies? Telling you, man. They run the industry.
Wait, what's that?
Again.
Don't
Is it?
Oh, okay, you can play Shinobi.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, what?
Damn it!
About that drink.
Right, yeah, sure.
Oh, come on. Don't tease, man.
Those are codes.
Tale full of co-op action RPG combat.
And only X amount of people can use them.
Survival twist. How's that sound, man?
Oh, this reminds me of Gauntlet.
I said,
That was pretty cool that they did that.
I'm down to play all of these damn games right after this.
this is Gatewalkers, which sees you and up to 3 other players banding together to tackle procedurally generated worlds full of monsters. But
All right.
to gather resources, to fight off hunger, thirst.
Diablo style.
Yeah.
Oh, like the element cold. Got it.
Let's hope no one gets thirsty enough for another one of your jokes. Anyway, come over here and check out the many imaginative worlds of games.
So are some of them just like trailers that you can watch inside the show floor, I guess? Like, I don't think you can play all the games.
Where your choices will
Visit,
shape the world around
visit the
you
floor
in
on
and
Steam to
outside
play
of
the
the
demo now.
simulations.
So on Steam, they actually have a section for all these games.
Backbone is a gorgeous adventure game from Eggnuts set in a dystopian Vancouver, where you must crack cases to clean house in this corrupt post-noir city.
I think this is actually something you can walk there. It says visit the Future Game Show virtual show.
Yeah, so you probably go on Steam and you can do it.
Allow me to
That's
offer
so
you
cool.
more critter-based adventures with Beacon Pines. Set inside of a magical storybook, Beacon Pines sends players to a sleepy mountain
This
town
is something I
where
wish they did more often with
All the other
all the
conferences
other
should have done
games.
that. I know Xbox is doing it on Tuesday, which is really cool too, but they should have been talking about that at the event as well.
You know, Laura, I've always...
Okay, man.
Giving away more codes for. They're really pushing that game. I appreciate that they did that
I've got
though.
a triple threat of fighting foxes to show you. This is Trifox, a charming cartoon brawler where you fight waves of enemies as one of 3 adaptable combat classes. Great, huh?
Yes!
They're giving me every Fox game but the Fox game I
Now
want.
it's time to get
Yep.
serious. Mankind is gone, but the beavers remain. Welcome to Timberborn. It's a unique city builder where players set out to
nope.
create the ultimate beaver society. This involves everything from constructing dams to crafting carousels.
Like, how do these games like?
Critters need a solid
People make them and then they get picked up and people buy them. Obviously.
Never fear, the Rift Breaker is here.
Wow. What was that?
Is what I would say if I was playing our next game.
Rift Breaker?
It's a base-building survival game
I
where
know,
you
but-
hack and slash your way through hordes of alien creatures.
A lot of top-down perspective games.
No.
Contra style.
Hear more from the Rift Breaker.
Okay, maybe after this showcase we're meant to be hosting.
And with that, we've reached the end of our little tour. But remember, you can go hands-on with all of these games right now by visiting the Future Game Show page on Steam. Now, how do we quit this? Is it no? Oh, that's update preference. I don't need to update this. Laura, can you help me out? Just suggest a little bit.
I got you. Okay, we're back. Quick note from here on in, when you see this pop up on screen during a trailer, it means you can visit the Future Game Show page on Steam to play a demo and go hands-on with the game immediately.
Down. Oh my gosh.
I was doing Rocky. I'm sorry, I just wanted to do that. It's because our next game is all about floating like a butterfly, stinging like a bee. Check out this exclusive presentation from Steel City Interactive about Esports Boxing Club.
Coming later in 2021, Esports Boxing Club brings you the greatest fight roster in video game history. With over 200 fighters already signed, we've got some of the biggest and most anticipated names from the absolute legends of the sport to the most exciting names in boxing today.
Okay. Can I see some gameplay, please?
Yeah, it's like
Women's division ever represented in a video game, and the hottest new talent.
Are we sure about that? Like, WNBA's been in the NBA 2K.
The game. Let's take a closer look at the next-gen visuals and gameplay that are set to make ESBC the greatest of all time.
That's good. It's definitely one for the grandkids and stuff to say when your old granddad was in a game and busting people up. So it's going to be quite cool.
Jeez.
Jeez.
So the movement system in ESPC is all about fluidity, being able to create angles, recreating mannerisms from boxes. The physics system doesn't just rely on animation. This allows us to recreate realistic knockdowns.
That definitely looked like it hurt.
Fighters unsteady on their feet. It's not purely animation based. Now we've had professional boxers, professional coaches come into the studio.
His neck is so thick.
Through motion capture and actually reviewing the game during its development. And now we really feel like we've created a true representation of the sport. Presentation is important to us. Just because we are in the studio, we're still going to aim high when it comes to production values.
Okay. Trying to one up the old school boxing games.
Fight Night needs to come back, man.
Esports Boxing Club is coming to PC, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, and Series S.
Next up, we've got a deeply immersive World War II shooter with over 100 players taking
Still
part
with the
in
World War
battles
II shooters?
recreated using aerial photography and satellite imagery.
Tired.
Let's take a closer look at Hell Let Loose.
Interesting name, though.
My name's Max Rea. I am the founder of Black Matter and the lead developer of Hell Let Loose. Hell Let Loose began as the idea of a couple of hobbyist game developers all the way back in 2015. Following a successful Kickstarter, we launched into early access in the middle of 2019. And since then, we've delivered 9 enormous updates, including entire systems overhauls, 6 new maps, tons of new weapons, gadgets, and vehicles, as well as expanding our unique real-time strategy-inspired metagame. As a result, we've been fortunate to sell more than 1 million copies during our first year.
Def Jam needs to come back, honestly.
is
When it comes to
Don't
those
even
type
get me
of games,
started.
that's the best one.
Icon was trash. I don't know what the hell they were thinking with that,
But the other ones, Fight for New York,
they can emulate that again. There's so many new musicians now.
I would love to beat the out of, like, honestly.
There's so many new
6ix9ine? Oh, buddy.
So many people that they could put in that game now.
The
like-
baby, yo, come on. There's some
And
people
I'd
that
be-
need to get boxed out here.
And I'd be
okay?
very curious to hear like all the styles that they would choose.
Definitely. But yeah. No one cares about World War II anymore, man. Come on. At least in a video game format, like, we're tired. That's why I'm glad, like, this year's Battlefield, like, they're going a little bit forward. Better weapons. Like, you're so you're held back by World War II. Like, the weapons are trash.
Hell Let Loose is launching on Steam on July 27th and coming to Xbox Series X and S and PlayStation 5 in 2021.
So, Laura, have you ever wanted to play XCOM, but in real time, with up to 7 of your friends?
Of course.
Yep, that's what I thought. Then you need to keep your eye on this next game.
Hello, my name is Carlos Conrad, CEO of Ironwood, a game dev studio based in Croatia. And for the past few years, we have been working on Red Sauce's new game. It is a real-time tactical battlefield game, which supports up to 8 players and has a full playable co-op campaign. We are ready to show you the launch trailer now, so get ready for June 17th, when the game launches on Steam, and have fun blasting simulations.
Like, that's so soon, bro.
You are
That's crazy.
the Executor, a high-class commanding officer with advanced cybernetic capabilities. You were awakened to lead a secret task force that will counter the threat of strong mutants and liberate Mars.
Tactical shooter, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, tactical. Tactical real-time strategy.
Welcome back, Executor. The Stroll infestation has now infected all colonies on Mars.
Build your squad from 6 unique classes of elite soldier, utilizing their skills to best suit each mission type.
I like how they're queuing it up to the music.
I know,
I'm a
I
sucker
saw
for
that.
that in trailers, I swear. Like, honestly, that's all you have to do is queue up music.
Using the command radio to give orders to the whole squad or individual soldiers.
Okay, what?
Concentrate fire on
6ix9ine, however you spell his name, in Death Stranding would just be bending over in prison style is his special move. Hey.
What?
and join in up to 8-player co-op missions to save Mars in our name.
No. Oh, man.
What's wrong with you, man?
He deserves it, man. Red Solstice, too.
Purge Earth of a Mutant Invasion in Red Solstice 2 Survivors, which is coming to Steam on June 17th. Our next game is about delivering mail in a sleepy American lakeside town.
Oh my
Let's join
gosh.
Dylan from Gamius to learn more.
Come on, man. Talking about games like, yeah. Gotta hit that good old country road.
I'm Dylan from Gamius, and it's great to be here at the Future Game Show. We're currently getting very close to finishing Lake, a game that's set in the 80s. You play as Meredith Weiss, who takes a break from her life in the big
I
city.
read that,
to deliver
Oches. I
mail
read
in her
that. No,
hometown.
man.
It's a job you can do at your own leisure, and you will get to know
Exactly.
Providence Oaks along the way. Today, we're
You had
excited to
enough
share
of
an
this
example
guy.
of activity after your work day
Enough is
done.
enough.
Movie night with Andrew from the video store.
This is fun. It's been ages since I've been to the movies.
Well, they call it the movies, plural. But of course, we can only see one movie at a time.
Oh my gosh.
So, which one will it be?
Okay, that's so true. Like,
All right, let's see. Big Trouble in Little China, Blue Velvet, or The Great Mouse Detective.
Great Mouse Detective was lit. Don't sleep.
yeah, that sounds like a sick movie, bro. Yeah,
Of course
see?
you picked it.
Yeah, of course.
You for a Disney fan. Oh well, let's get in touch with our inner child.
We won't spoil more.
I know.
And we also can't say what Meredith will do after spending 2 weeks in Providence Oaks, because it's all up to you. Lake is coming
Solstice
first
is
to
already
Xbox
on my
and PC
Steam
this
wish
September
list for
1st.
sure. Yeah,
Thanks
definitely
for
looks
watching,
interesting.
And enjoy the rest of the show.
Good choice by that.
What did I just watch?
Like I just on Xbox Series X and S, really? Errors.
They can keep
Epic
it.
Game
Like,
Store and Xbox Series X and S on September 1st.
Now, what kind of a showcase would this be without a
how
new
do you
soldier?
figure, man?
The next game is
An
an isolated take on the
LGBT
genre
game.
from
Woo!
an antagonist with a giant obsidian sword.
Stop.
In the beginning, there was dust, and from that dust, the moon was born.
Yeah, eh?
Eons of idleness passed, before suddenly it shattered. Great celestial chunks cascaded from the heavens unto earth. From one prodigious shard spawned humanity, and from another, the gods. For a great many years, balance endured, until a foul and malevolent deity intervened. Exil spread greed and distrust among his kin, compelling these calamitous beings
Okay.
to conquer man.
Thank you.
Centuries of servitude passed, until finally, aided by a veiled ally,
Yeah, just like a lot of games, was supposed to come out in 2020.
crusade overthrew the old gods
That's everyone in the industry.
within the sacred walls of the citadel, at the expense of untold lives. A peace was won, but it was not meant to last.
This guy said Lake Ontario.
Returned from his
Just took that in.
conducting a
Why is that the
atrocious
DLC?
on his caged kindred.
All the lakes.
Witness corruption at its highest level in Oshawa was supposed to come out. Like, no, man.
Began to fade. The great moon.
This is what Lake Ontario is supposed to look like. Wow.
Final shard. A
Jesus.
shard of the purest obsidian. And thus, a glimmer of hope remained.
You know when a blade's made out of obsidian, it means something.
Yep. Eldest Souls.
Would have been nice to
On
see some
Switch too,
gameplay.
eh? Nice.
Customize your combat style.
Show me some gameplay and I'll be good to
Endless
go.
Souls drops on the PC and all current console formats July 29th, 2021.
And now we've got a closer look at the next game from the folks behind War Thunder. Here's Tom from
Oh
Dark Souls
yay,
Software.
another war
Yeah,
game.
I love shooting games. I can't get
Games are
enough
so
of those.
good. I can't wait to spend money on this.
Hi there, thanks for tuning in. Hopefully our little trailer has got you interested. My name's Tom, and I'm part of the team at Darkflow Software behind our new game, Enlisted, a historical World War II shooter.
No man.
One of Enlisted's most unique features is the
Like body parts expansion. Can you not?
You can instruct them on how to react to enemies, and most importantly,
So it's coming out the first day of quarter 3.
with the press of a button. You'll only need to respawn when your entire squad is wiped out. This way, you're always kept right in the middle of the action. Although, if you prefer a more traditional shooter experience, we have a fleshed out solo mode too, where you will only fight against other players. At its core, Enlisted aims to form a golden middle ground between the more hardcore and arcade-style shooters currently available. Time to kill is kept short. A bolt-action rifle to the chest will down a soldier in a single shot, with submachine guns and pistols taking only a few hits. Vehicles as well can of course be devastating, but have their limitations. Aircraft are restricted to the cockpit view, and crew inside tanks can only use viewports to spot targets, so you will need to keep your wits about you to really get the most out of these machines. Progression in Enlisted is spread over various campaigns. Currently, you can fight in Moscow, Normandy, and Berlin, with Tunisia and many more coming soon. Each campaign features new weapons and equipment. Firearms can be improved to increase their raw performance, and soldiers can be leveled up to grant them specialized perks. Different classes of soldiers are able to equip different gear, with specialist classes such as engineers.
Just do a World at War remake in college. Jeez, honestly.
Sandbags and barbed wire
This
defenses,
is
and even anti-tank cannons and AA guns. Enlisted aims to keep historical accuracy in the forefront of development.
Like if these games find audiences, I'm happy for them. But like, man, like just
extend guns and mohawks here. Each army will be decked out with the equipment they actually used during their respective conflicts. Because of the squads feature, you'll never be short on targets.
These people are still making games based around this timeline to this day. Like they haven't done it a million
like they've
times.
done it to death. Like growing up on the PlayStation like 2 era, Xbox, GameCube, like we saw this all over the place. And then PS3 generation. Ugh.
Enlisted is cross-platform
Tired.
and available now on PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X and S, and currently in open beta. New content is added regularly, and no progress will be wiped upon the full release. Once you've signed up, use the code ENLISTNOW for a free bonus on us. I've been Tom, and I hope to see you all on the battlefield. Cheers.
Alright, next
That
game.
is Enlisted, which is available now on PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X and S.
Please bring a game that actually has hype.
Full-time stunt shooter with fully destructible environments. Oh, and the protagonist only has one arm. Let's check out
Okay.
Severed Steel.
Alright. Thank you for showing me something that's actually interesting.
Okay. You got my attention.
Is that a cannon?
Huh? Wow.
Ah.
It's the right kind of
Yeah.
intensity and high octane action that I'm asking for.
Yeah, this is it. And the music, you see the music's the right choice too. Like, for this,
Okay, so I threw the gun at him, picked another gun up, and shot the shit out of him.
got shot out of existence. Like, boom, good night.
Kind of reminds me of Vanquish, but like first person.
But first person quick, like, holy. Xbox and PlayStation?
Severed Steel
Cool.
is coming soon on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation.
Down.
Okay, no
Probably the
pads
first game
because
really
for this
that
next
kind of
section,
wowed
we're
me.
going to race through 8 exciting upcoming games that deserve your full attention. Here's our future hits montage for 2021.
Okay. See some future hits. This is a future game show, right? See some in the future.
Oh, that one looked pretty good. Dice Legacy.
Nintendo Switch and PC this summer.
Do you like Dungeons and Dragons? Okay.
Tesla and Steam and Cinder.
Okay.
PC and Nintendo Switch as well.
Down.
The
Down.
publisher's name is called Sold Out. That's interesting. Iron Corbo.
Kung Fu Janitor. I'm done.
It's an interesting concept. I'll give them that.
Fried chicken.
Definitely not fried chicken,
fried
egg.
chicken. So what the hell are you selling to me then?
Sell you cat.
Garbage? Like.
Ranch Sim.
Oh my
Like, what is
God.
this, man?
I love ranching.
I've
I
always
just wanted to
wanted
be
it.
a rancher.
Sim?
Shim?
Shim?
What kind of freaking game is this?
Did you ever want to, like, jump
this-
from grave to grave? Silt looked interesting, though. I'll
Do you
give
like
that.
Limbo?
Literally, that's what this is. On another scale underwater. Dome King Cabbage. I don't know about Dome King as a name, but
This game looks like
I don't know
acid.
that. A game by Popeyes. Oh man.
Okay, I might regret asking this, but you want to help me with this next
I
one?
thought that was the KFC gaming console exclusive. I thought that
Probably.
was supposed to be a thing.
Sonic?
Recently announced Sonic Colors Ultimate? We've got some exclusive gameplay from a stage that nobody has seen yet.
Oh!
How about some exclusive footage on Sonic Rangers? How about
That
that?
would have been nice.
Hi everyone, I'm Katie Golden, senior producer at Sega of America. I'm excited to share with you an exclusive clip of Tropical Resort from our upcoming release, Sonic Colors Ultimate.
So this is
enjoy.
new. Honestly, this is one of the best Sonic games that came out in recent memory, so still kind of excited, but again, I've already played it, so...
Yeah, I'm over the 2D Sonic games. 3D or nothing.
Like, it switches perspective, it really depends on levels. Ooh. Mm-mm. Oh, he didn't get that thing, though? There you go, get that wisp, baby. I just love the abilities in this game. Like, things like that, just, like, boosting Sonic's speed. Like, I loved it, man. Like, right here, see? Game is beautiful. Like, this is Sonic.
I live for these moments, these 3D moments.
I know it still feels like a course, but, like, Sonic Rangers is gonna be, like, on another level 3D, then I'm
Better
ready
be
for it.
open world.
Open world running.
Running,
Like, but you see this? Like, come on. Like, you can't not get amped when you see these abilities. Like,
run wherever you want to get wherever you need to be.
see this? Look at this. Boom, 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 boom. Good night. This is how you do a Sonic game. But this was on the Wii. You know what I mean? Like, they used that platform to the fullest. It's good to see that now being modernized to a degree.
So why did they show us that?
Oh, it's a new.
Just to,
It's a new level.
Just to show us the level?
Yeah.
I was hoping they were gonna segue into something else afterwards.
Swiftly on, we've got a new
Sonic Unleashed only had the good levels when you were Sonic. Like, when you played as the werewolf, those levels were ass. I'm sorry.
Do you want to roll the trailer?
Like, I could not play that
Yeah,
game
the
again.
running levels were the best part. I was like, okay, give me more running levels like this, and we're sold.
And Sonic Colors does that tenfold. The whole
Werehog?
game.
I'm like, Werehog trash.
Yeah. The whole game in Sonic Colors is Sonic running like the Unleashed levels, but without that nonsense.
Hell is this?
Stardew Valley and other games inside.
Space Dew Valley.
Star Poo Valley.
Space Poo. The
Space
simulation.
Trash, the game. Oh, music just dropped.
Space station is corrupted.
Starmancer. Early access August 5th, and it's a Steam exclusive.
We're excited to announce today that Starmancer is coming August 5th, 2021, and it's available to wishlist on Steam now.
Laura, ever since that
Cool.
Lake trailer, I've been thinking, have you ever wondered about the Postal Service? Like,
What?
Why?
so much mail, you know?
Why not inspire that?
Not really, no.
Okay. You're saying you don't know about Jeff and Deborah.
Who are you? What are you talking about? I'm just gonna press this button again and hope it explains everything.
Amongst Us 2.
Oh, it will. Trust me.
Interesting title name.
Kiwi is a game about two kiwi birds who work at the post office.
Oh my
What?
gosh.
What? Like, what literally drives these people to make these games? Like, how do these games get past concept phase? Like, I just don't. Like, you being in an office, being like, "Hey guys, we're gonna make this game." Really?
Assembling them ransom note style by scanning
gosh.
your page with your buttons.
Games like this, girls here that guys like playing video games, like, oh, you're a loser. Like, if you play this, come on.
So as summer turns to autumn, now your word fragments are moving around on conveyor belts, and you'll need to chop certain words in
What the
half.
hell
with
am I
these random
looking at?
pieces of meat. Jeff and Deborah are going to have to deal with all kinds of hazardous work conditions. They got sandstorms during the summer, mayfly swarms. These guys have to
Need more horror games, literally. Need, like, yeah.
activity.
Still not a lot of them out there.
Actual haunting. In winter, the post office gets hit with a huge blizzard, and now this level becomes about sharing the warmth with a single tiny lantern to break through blocks of ice and keep each other from becoming kiwi signals.
I'm sure some people would find the game cute, but I don't know. I don't think so.
Every level, and in
Not for me, but I mean, to each their own, I guess. Sometimes I'm just surprised. What
Whatever makes you happy
Some
at
of
the
the
end of the
games
day.
that people make surprise me. Never dull moment.
releasing Kiwi on August 31st for PC and all major consoles, and we hope to see you at the post office.
Yeah, they have to release it everywhere because they're gonna have like a few people on each console, but like, okay. Kiwi.
Alright, Troy. I'm a believer. Co-op Postal Puzzler
I'm not.
Kiwi is coming to PC and all current console platforms on August 31st, 2021.
Leave these games on mobile. See, that's a place for them.
Game show shooter where you
Those shouldn't be on
earn likes for
console.
dunking on competitors and causing a little wanton destruction. Will the circle be unbroken? Get it? Find out in this world premiere.
Okay, world premiere. In this seriously disturbed future, likes are wow. Death is nothing.
What?
Oh, it's like a.
Oh, it's like some super intense Contra style game. But I guess they're competing on a TV show, kind of like Smash TV. Jeez.
This is madness.
So much commotion at once. What the hell?
This game was made for the new generation of kids. Like,
got a short.
play the pilot now on Steam. That's
You got a
pretty cool.
short attention span. That's your game.
Definitely.
And you can play the pilot right now by heading down to the Future Game Show page on Steam.
Okay.
I would try it.
Suits at the ready.
I would definitely
because
try
this
it.
next game tasks players with building a team of stalkers to survive.
No lie, I need a shooter game where I go to war with MS after seeing
Here's
Key
more on what to
ride.
expect
Sorry.
in Chernobylite.
Ain't trying to play Toy Story for PS1 again? No.
Pushing that Chernobylite again.
Nice. At least they show something different every time. Like, yeah.
They're squeezing it. Any chance they can, they're squeezing in more footage.
Zaczynaliśmy właściwie od gry, gdzie skupialiśmy się na przetrwaniu, na menedżowaniu swoim czasem i towarzyszami. To wszystko wydawało się po designersku dobre, ale zwykle emocjonalnie dosyć nudne. Dlatego dodawaliśmy coraz więcej elementów, które angażowały gracza, które były dla niego ciekawe. Na początku był to taki mały hard, który gracz sobie modyfikować, ale był całkowicie opcjonalny. Z biegiem gry on stawał się coraz bardziej sensem gry, coraz bardziej jego sercem. Nadawaliśmy coraz większą rolę naszym towarzyszom i warto im było dać właśnie tą walkę, coraz więcej podchodów, coraz więcej możliwości, coraz więcej broni. Absolutnie normalnym jest, że zaczyna się z czymś zupełnie innym niż to, z czym się kończy.
Still a fan of the aesthetic of that game.
Fight to survive when Chernobylite comes
Some of the
to
gameplay
PC on
elements don't
July
really speak to me.
28th, as well as Xbox and PlayStation in the summer. If you were lucky enough to catch one of the early access codes during the virtual show floor, you can play Chernobylite right now. But if you missed them, we've also got more codes to give away on GamesRadar.com.
Next up, here are our friends at Team 17 to show us what they
They were expecting people to actually like snapshot one of those codes and like drop it in Steam right now.
Yeah, PC screenshot.
Damn. Oh, I love Team 17. This might be the end of it, actually.
I think so. They're doing a little montage now.
Reminds me of Celeste. And Meat Boy at the same time, kind of. Hey.
Skirt. Honey, I joined a cult. Pardon?
Excuse me? Why is that a name of a game?
Coming back home and telling me that.
Imagine texting somebody, what are you playing? Honey, join the cult. Excuse me?
You're like, pardon? You did what?
Better block that
That's
number
the game I'm
immediately.
playing.
Better block that number. Like,
what if the cult is the video game?
King of Seas. If you didn't like Sea of Thieves, try this game.
You like pirates? Do you like One Piece?
Literally. Like Assassin's Creed Black Flag?
Greek? Minority of Azur? Or
no, Memories.
Memories of Azur. I obviously don't know how to read English.
Minority, I'm like, I don't think you're playing as one. Wow.
Maybe. Wow. Looks pretty good though.
Oh yeah. Can't go wrong with this style of game. Like it looks like all those like classic 2D games, man.
Sheltered.
Sheltered 2. Unless that was just like a little montage for Team 17.
Yeah, probably.
Ooh, Overcooked.
Overcooked, eh? Back at it again with a free update this August.
Overcooked's birthday party, save the date. How much can you eat?
You got some cake? I got that cake.
Yeah.
Be sure to wishlist any games that sparked your interest on our Steam page. It really does help the developer out. Or you can also head over to GamesRadar.com for more info.
This next game has an
Yeah,
engrossing
Switch and
art style,
PlayStation, all those,
reminiscent of
they need
everything
to
from
do
Wes
that
Anderson
too.
movies to Wallace and Gromit. Let's throw it over to the Slow Bros to talk you through some exclusive gameplay from their stop-motion handmade adventure, Harold Halibut.
Harold
Hi,
Halibut.
my name's Sonat and I'm the director and composer of Harold Halibut.
And I'm Olaf, the game's art director.
Harold Halibut is a handmade narrative game about friendship and life on a city-sized spaceships.
Gotta make a competition, Nerds in the Hood.
What?
An Arc-like
It's an
spaceship
interesting
flying
idea.
on the verge of Cold War to find a habitable planet on which to preserve the human race. You are Harold.
What
I am
happened to
Lavis,
that?
the
What's
ship's lead scientist, Jean Marot. While most of the other inhabitants have reconciled themselves to a life lived aboard the sunken ship, Marot still works tirelessly to find a way to leave the planet and find a new, drier home. Of course, we don't want to spoil too much of the story, so let's dive into some gameplay details. You're able to explore a huge part of the spaceship right from the beginning of the game. While the professor will always have tasks waiting for you, the wonderfully
Claymation, claymation art style.
It was very important for us to not only focus on an exciting main
Remember when I was a
storyline,
kid, I thought these
but
were
to create a
graphics were
world
like
full of
creepy.
interesting events and meaningful
Yeah,
like
they-
Chicken Run, like it bothered me when I was a kid.
Yeah, they are kind of surreal, but
They look weird.
the
like-
amount of time it takes for them to make it, I'm surprised anybody does it in this
Weaving through
style.
the narrative, you'll run into playful interactions like repairing broken
Nerds on the sock.
Your PDA is always available to you for an overview of current tasks.
Sock on
as
the
well as
door.
messages from other characters.
This is also where Harold's personal drawings are kept.
Don't give me any ideas.
Baby.
At this point, you might be wondering how we achieved the stop motion-like look of the game. We are in fact building every single thing you see in the game in the real world.
Yeah,
We build sets and
claymation.
puppets and then 3D scan everything. We're then able to use motion capturing to create lifelike animations for a huge cast of characters. While the game begins with Harold's mundane day-to-day, mysterious events and a fateful encounter will soon plunge you
Little
into a
Nightmares
world
is creepy.
that nobody
Both
could have
games were
guessed
pretty good.
and one that may hold the key to Marot's relaunch plans. We're really excited to find out how you like being immersed in this unique world and the feeling of puppeteering Harold.
Harold
There's still quite a bit of work
Halibut.
to do, so all we can say right now is that Harold
Coming
Halibut will
soonish.
come soonish on PC, PlayStation,
Yeah, it's honest.
You can
Very
already wish
honest.
this
I'd
to
rather
be
you say that than
Thanks for watching.
Give me a
Enjoy
date
the
and
rest of
don't
the
follow
show.
through.
Harold Halibut is
coming
coming
eventually.
to PC,
Can't go wrong with
PlayStation,
Ori.
and
We were playing
Xbox.
that last night actually.
Okay, yes, there's
Beautiful.
been a few gloomy games so far, so we came up with a wholesome chaser. I'm told that the developers came up with something so sweet and so positive that they just had to call it Happy Game. Seriously, if what I'm reading is correct, this one is gonna melt your hearts.
Interesting.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah, I could definitely see why you'd be happy. For sure.
Are you on acid? Then you're gonna love this game.
Make sure when you're playing this game you have administered drugs in your system. Okay, like why are all these dismembered bodies here, man?
That's what happens when you do Lucy.
Hey!
Okay, pardon?
Pretty sure that person's dead, but
Like, who wakes up in the morning and makes a game like this? Like,
this I give them more credence to. There's a lot more layers and depth to this game. Like, it's effed up, but yeah.
Yo, this would be a
PC
great
Mac
idea.
and Switch. I'd play it.
Hey, Laura, hope you're still there. Tell me you just.
You said you needed more horror games. That definitely looks like a horror game to me. Ain't no happy, any happiness
The
in
whole
that.
time I'm like, watch, it's probably complete opposite of what the title
No,
is.
I assumed that from the jump. As soon as I heard the music.
Game is coming to PC and Nintendo Switch in 2021.
They can keep it.
And demos
They can keep that game. I'm playing that.
have a cheerful jaunt into a land of wonder.
I'm down for it.
Good luck with that.
Do you like Pink Floyd and heroin? We made a game just for you.
Following a young mechanic in a broken world. Pay attention at the end of this trailer for some exciting information about the Minute of Islands release date.
Four brothers, bound by eternal purpose. They all broke at the same time. And a girl named Mo. She knows what must be done. When the blood first came, people began to panic. And now, the spores are taking hold of whatever remains.
Michael's family is still here, however. She has been tasked to protect them. After all, she is the bearer of the Omni Switch.
Oh yeah, totally. I agree.
It looks interesting though. I like the world. Like this is probably one of those trailers where I was trying to like pay more attention than actually try to like guess what it is. Like
art style remind me of Adventure Time.
Yeah, definitely. Minute of Islands.
Yes, we are excited to announce that Minute of Islands is out now for PC, Mac, PlayStation, and Nintendo Switch, and will be arriving on Xbox later this week.
Next up, we got an update from the folks at Techland who are fine-tuning the zombie parkour of Dying Light 2. Let's throw it over to the developers who are here
more
to answer
Dying
some
Light
of
2.
your questions about the game.
Can you tell us a bit more about the video you just saw in the PC Gaming Show?
The video presented in the PC Gaming Show brings you closer to Aiden's story. What he's looking for, what motivates him, how he ends up in the city, and of course, what happened in the DL franchise between both games. This is a bunch of important information about DL2's story.
Okay, so we know more about the main storylines from the mentioned video. How does the game look outside the core campaign?
Side quests are an important part of world building in Dying Light 2. Through these quests, you can decide how the city will look like thanks to the city alignment system, or bring new opportunities for the citizens. A great example is an opera singer that Timon mentioned in developers AMA. Some citizens will support your decisions, some of them will not. But it's up to you to decide how the city should look like. We have a lot of game activities prepared for our players, but at this stage we want it to be a surprise for you.
How seamless is the co-op experience? Would you say that the best way to experience Dying Light 2 is with a friend?
It could be. What is cool about the co-op is that it gives you an opportunity to see how the world changes when your friends make different decisions than you. In co-op, you can walk in their shoes to experience all those differences. But really, there is no just one way to play Dying Light 2. It's up to you guys.
How are you improving the story for Dying Light 2?
I know we all have great fun killing infected, but we also want to give you a deep, thought-provoking experience that will let you be immersed in the DL2 world for long hours. On top of that, thanks to the choices and consequences mechanics, the story will be shaped differently depending on the way you play.
You've promised a great open world that feels alive. How is it going?
Yeah, well, as you can imagine, Dying Light 2 is full of infecteds, but is also full of humans, with their everyday life activities and purposes. We are building Dying Light 2 around the simple rule: grounds is death and rooftops alive. What is cool is that NPCs act differently on each of those levels. Also, their behavior depends on choices you make and the way you play.
I like that. That's how it should be. Every decision you make should have a ripple effect. So I'm glad they had that design philosophy throughout development for the game. So it's good. Still think December 7th is so far out for a game like that.
Dying Light 2 is coming to PlayStation.
Yeah, it would have been nice to get a new one, but
like in October.
We really don't need a new Destiny. It's time to move on from that series.
At the Nintendo Indie World Showcase earlier this year, this next game is a skateboarding action platformer. Here's Simon Bennett from Roll7.
And no, there's no more events after this one. This is the end of day 2 for E3. In our final stream of the day, so as this comes to a close, this is it for us.
Can't believe how long of a day it's been streaming.
I know.
I don't remember it being this long.
I'm Simon Bennett, and
Yeah,
I'm
they
the
switched it up on a Sunday.
BAFTA award-winning studio Roll7. Right now,
Doesn't it feels longer because of like who are the people supplying the information? We used to get Microsoft, Ubisoft, EA, and Sony in one day, and that day would end at 9.
This game definitely looks. It definitely looks like a wholesome skateboarding game.
Yeah.
Transport you into a state of total focus and immersion, and it's something that we very much.
People that love them Tony Hawks, them Skate 4s, and all those types of games.
All them games that them kids are playing nowadays on the damn flying machines.
Games in the series, you're probably pretty aware that you're going to slam a bunch before you succeed. So for players who want it, that challenge is very.
Yeah, all I was seeing is this man being clean with all his moves.
The game will welcome you with open arms and ensure that we can get you up and riding in no time. Ultimately, we've managed to make failure.
I can't even make the board lift off the ground, let alone do all that stuff.
I think they need to take a break, like you said, from Destiny, and we'll see what Bungie can make up next. I think they should test themselves, creating something completely different.
Right to left skating and a host of insane tricks to keep your fingers busy. There's a range of visually and mechanically distinct areas.
We need it. Oh my gosh. You got Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 remade. You're lucky to get that.
I know, I never thought the day would come when they would remake one of the best.
They'd be lucky if anybody's ambitious enough to bring back another skate game.
Yeah, they announced it last year. There was a new skate game in development, but yeah, we'll see. EA decided to not be at this year's E3, which is very odd, but hopefully they have something cooking up.
Creators of PSVR's The Lost Bear. This animated story trailer will introduce you to the world.
Looks like this is going to be a lot longer than I thought it was going to be.
Tells me you might be familiar with the narrator.
Yeah, maybe both these events are 90 minutes long.
90 minutes of indie games. Definitely getting their due.
Nintendo about to clap 100%. We'll see, man. Microsoft so far is, stated, put it out there that they won.
Unified the Rat Kingdoms under one rule, repelling Greenwort and his kind back to the putrid swamps from whence they came. Crops prospered, families flourished, and the magnificent Crimson Keep climbed ever higher toward the sky. But as time passed, King Redis the Savior grew old, and the kingdom vulnerable once more. His people grew anxious, some claiming to perceive a faint odor in the air. Greenwort had returned with a ferocious vengeance, amassing an army of unfathomable scale. He burned everything in his path towards the Crimson Keep. King Redis gazed down upon his withered claws, barely able to hold the crown. He had little hope wielding a sword, so it was decided the crown should pass to Whiskers New. Arise, young prince, for the kingdom needs a hero. And so, your tale begins.
Okay.
Alright, yeah, that's a thing.
Question the reign of the Iron Frog. Doug. Anyway, in Tales of Iron,
Anyway.
PC and all current console platforms.
Literally.
Our next segment is
That's how I felt
Studio
about it.
Movie Games and hosted by God of War and Twisted Metal director David Jaffe, who recently
Oh!
joined their supervisory board.
Interesting. Haven't heard from this guy in so long. Whoa!
Wow, he's bearded up.
Bro, you need to see a barber, baby.
This guy is bearded up. He doesn't look like the same person at all.
And he looks like he gained a little bit. Like, he looks like he got titties.
And mob and mafia in different time periods. It's going to be great. But for today, settle in, babies. These are the brand new games coming very soon from Movie Games.
Did you just bring up...
This guy just pulled up a bottle of alcohol.
Last year. It's what turned me on to movie games in the first place. What you're looking at
Guy's living his best life. Living wildly.
Lust from behind? Oh, I mean lust from beyond, I mean... Whoa. Where's your head at?
Game number 2 is called Fire Commander. Let's step into the shoes of the only real-life superheroes we got, the first responders. This game is my childhood fantasy come to life.
Just rapid
This
fire.
man had a bottle of vodka in his hand, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it definitely looked like vodka.
Yeah. Unless it's a bottle of vodka with water in it.
Yeah, right. That's what he tells people. What brand is that? Starts with a Z.
This guy's a savage.
Nicely done.
Why is David Chappie drinking on the job?
That was nice to see him though. Honestly, with
I haven't
besides all
seen
the
him in
jabbing,
time.
like
I was not expecting to see him bearded up like that. I can tell you that.
the guy that brought us Twisted Metal, man. I missed that.
And God of
series.
War.
And God of War. Don't you ever
What
forget
the
it.
hell is this? Akiba's Trip. Okay, why
Did
you
you
just
ever wanna beat up
randomly bodying
women and
people on the
girls, like-
street? What's with these games, man? Just randomly beating people up for no reason.
Like, okay, like, I don't care when that game comes out. Why are you beating up women in the streets?
Shadowverse, so I'm making a game off the anime. Yeah, you like cards?
Oh my gosh, why do they do this with anime? Ugh.
Yeah! Can't wait to play this game.
Okay, move it along. Well, that's a lot of good scores. That's for damn sure. Yeah, story seasons.
Yeah. You like Farmville? You like Harvest Moon? You're gonna love this game because you can do everything.
Look
that you
how
could
cute
possibly-
the cows are.
Did you always want to be a rancher? Do you like horses? Do you want to live in the country but not want to live in the country?
But live in the city, but like live like you're in the country?
And just pretend to do things? Rune Factory, another one.
At least they have like voice acting in it. Like, oh, you guys are like double teaming this horse, fam? Like, and Rune Factory 5. I remember them announcing this a long time ago. Like, really? Like, these are your graphics, my G? Like, alright.
Do you like the Nintendo DS?
So it feels like it's on. Like, farm simulator for lazy city facts. I don't think any city folk are envious of people that work on a farm, bro. I'll tell you that.
Let's all look behind each other.
It's anime, man.
Marvelous.
Find out more about Xseed's lineup on GamesRadar.com.
This next game is a hack and slash RPG with twin stick shooter elements set in a retro sci-fi world.
Alright.
Here's a new gameplay trailer for Batora, Lost Haven.
I'm listening.
Oh yeah, now we're talking.
Jeez.
Cool.
Seen a lot of things happening there.
That was definitely a lot to take in,
Lost
but
Haven is coming soon to PC
But
and all
I'm
current
intrigued.
console platforms.
Yeah, it was a
and
good
you can
trailer.
sign up to play the closed alpha when it launches on July 21st now.
Let's slow things down a bit with a look at the next game from the creators of 2 Point Hospital.
Oh wait, I think I saw something about this a few weeks ago.
No, you didn't. Here's developers Mark Webley, Ben Huskins, and Gary Card to tell you all about it and give you a first look at gameplay.
Oh my gosh.
Introducing 2 Point
Why is this game? This is another game just like the Jurassic World game. Why do I keep seeing this game? Like,
When we were thinking about what we were going to do next, campus and the idea of running a university or a college was something we just kept coming back to. It's a really rich topic. So people who haven't probably heard of 2 Point Studios may think, oh, schools, that's really dull. Well, hospitals, if you've seen our previous game, isn't about healthcare really. It's a wrapper, we call it 2 Point Hospital, but that's about as close as it gets to the real world of medical healthcare.
Campus is taking everything we learned from 2 Point Hospital and taking it to the next level.
The important thing was for us to give the player a canvas that they could completely create themselves.
In Campus, you start with this blank wall of lands.
We've got something called the
Shrek Campus.
which allows you to interesting shaped pathways. If you want to drag a picket fence, you can drag that along. It's just
yeah, pretty much dragged out a little bit. A little. I wouldn't say like boring, but there was definitely moments where we're like, come on.
It's adding this kind of
A few little highlighted games here and there. Games like this, I just don't really care for.
Campus is that we're spending a much longer period with our students. What we want to do with Campus is
Like they're talking with their whole chest, trying to get people excited about this. Like I want people to like realize this while they're on the stream. Like they're actually talking about this, like how you should be amped. There's nothing amped.
What else are
about
they
it.
gonna do? They're trying to sell the game.
Right, bro. You ain't selling it to
Expect
nobody.
them to do.
You ain't selling it to nobody.
Want them to tell you not to buy it? Like,
Yeah,
why would they
exactly.
waste their time and make it then?
Yeah, we spent 3 years of our lives ignoring our wife to make this game so you don't buy it.
Our next game is in early development, but it already has a very cool code name, which is always a good sign. Here's Leo to tell you all about Project Ferocious.
Hello, my name is Leo, and I'm the developer of Project Ferocious, an action-adventure game set in a mysterious tropical island. Some of you might know from Twitter as Omlock, where I post about the game and development and tech and stuff. And if not, I've been doing game dev for about 12 years with a big passion, and I've been working on this project for about 2 years. It's the first project of mine I decided to show to the public, and even though I know it still has a very long way to go, I'm very proud to present it today to you on the show. Please enjoy the trailer.
Alright. Yo, that water looks mad real, fam. That's like scary real. Are we serious right now?
Okay. You got me with the atmosphere.
Music, tone, graphics. It's all here. Look at that foliage, look at that grass, my G.
Dinosaurs exist here.
Okay, alright, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Whatever the hell this game is.
Pardon?
What?
Jeez. Okay.
See? I'm here for this.
Color me intrigued.
Most definitely. Oh! What? Yeah, the shark come at you like that?
2023.
I was hoping that would be Turok, but like no, like Project Ferocious, that is interesting.
And Xbox.
I even like the name Ferocious. I think that would have been a nice name.
What if Doom Guy had a drunk one-night stand with Super Meat Boy?
What? I like that.
This next game wants to answer that question for some reason.
Looks like the Triforce every time they show a world premiere. I like that. It's kind of cool. Unreal Engine. All right. There's no. Ooh, Dream powered games. They're really showing the heat now. I like this. They're closing this event out strong.
Saving the best for last.
Boom.
Oh, appreciate that. That's it, eh?
War cry.
I saw what I needed to see anyway. I got a good taste.
I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that too. I think that game looks really good.
I got a good taste of what to expect.
This summer too.
Next, we've got another world premiere. Conway, Disappearance at Dahlia View is a story-driven detective thriller set in 1950s England. Let's find out more, shall we?
You thought that comment was cringy? I thought it was pretty funny.
Robert Conway, 22nd of June, 1954. I've solved many a case in my time as a private investigator, but nothing so close to home.
Just the level of detail, the games that they're showing at the end of this is
definitely a lot better.
Things that take hold of a person and refuse to let go.
What?
For me, it's the idea of saving.
Yeah, definitely missing. You not see what she just did? Like,
My own daughter, Catherine.
she just got her ass kicked. Like,
She has the same look in her eye that I used to have. There'll be no stopping her. I wish I could say that all my neighbors are innocent. I wish I could say that I have the faintest.
well, she's definitely not innocent, bro. Suspect for sure.
Oh no, you can see it all over her face.
There's a lot I wish I could say.
Play as this troubled man on his quest to find out how fucked up his neighbors are.
Yeah, basically.
Like,
How intrigued are you? Find out on the next exciting episode of Conway Disappearance at Dahlia View.
no, it's available everywhere. So if you want to see how fucked up those people are,
I am in. That was Conway, Disappearance at Dahlia View from White Paper Games, and you can
White
get into the
Paper
mystery yourself
Games,
when it
eh?
lands on PC and all current console platforms, autumn 2021.
And with that, we're at the end of this year's Future Game Show.
nice.
Whoa, hold on. Surely this can't be the end. I mean, it's an E3 showcase.
Nope, sorry, Troy, that's it.
Oh, they got a one more thing.
Just kidding.
They got a one more thing.
All right, let's see it.
Let's see.
World premiere. All right, end it strong.
Save
What
the
is it?
Best for last, you son of a. Oh yeah, I've seen those movies.
Immortality.
My name is Marissa Marcel. I'm 17 years old, and it's my dream to be an actress.
And that really is all we have time for.
What
I know,
was
right?
that? What was it? Why would you save that for last?
They could have showed that at any time, and they save it for the end and didn't show anything.
Our headline partners, Deputy Black, and of course, all of our many talented developers and industry partners that have made all of this possible.
And of course, for everyone tuning in at home.
Well, we hope you've enjoyed today's lineup and mark your
The
diaries.
heck is this? Is a
The Future
good
Game
question.
Show will be returning in August.
I'm Laura Bailey.
And I'm Troy Baker.
And this has been the Future Game Show 2021.
All right.
Yeah, well, that's
a wrap.
That concludes E3 Day 2 and our coverage on Nerds on the Block. I don't know, let us know what you thought about the event in the comments down below. For us, honestly, Future Game Show was alright. It was alright.
Yeah.
We also had PC Gaming Show just before this. And both of them kind of, I would say, are on the same scale of excitement, level of announcements.
I'm glad they're over.
Yeah.
'Cause my back hurts.
Feeling old after watching all these events, honestly. But overall, day 2 is a lot better than day 1. I felt like they could have. The sky was only the limit after day 1 with Ubisoft and Devolver Digital.
Couple gems here and there, but I'm sure the real heat's coming in the next 2 days, hopefully. We'll see.
Take-Two's tomorrow, as well as Capcom and other companies, and Nintendo's on Tuesday, so we'll still have videos that we'll make for those. But yeah, thank you for watching, guys. We appreciate y'all. We hope you guys enjoy the rest of E3.
Take care.
We're still going, eh?
Let's see if you can stop it. I think I stopped it. I hope I stopped it.